He hasn't seen any of the movies.
I don't need to get into this minutia.
Yeah. No, but you got mad at me for slamming him. You haven't even seen the movies. It speaks to the
because that's
quality.
a bullshit move.
But you know the action movies aren't that good if you haven't seen them.
Look, guys.
But that makes my point. His action movies aren't that good because you haven't even watched them.
But no, I'm just talking about the way you played the game. You can't slam a pick before it's pitched.
But you're proving my point that his action movies are... I will agree with you.
I don't know if we've ever gotten
to Have you seen Demolition Man?
What's up, guys? Welcome to the podcast. Before we do anything, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. That helps bring the Stoke to everyone, and our goal is to bring the Stoke worldwide. Your support means the world. Thank you guys so much. Also, Strider Wilson's new special is coming out October 29th on the All Things Comedy YouTube. Mark your calendar. Make sure you watch on the date. Let's spread Strider Stoke worldwide as well. Strider Special, All Things Comedy Network, YouTube, October 29th. Also, we are on tour. We are coming to a city near you. First, next week, we got Bros Before Joe's at the Comedy Store, October 10th. That's the whole squad. It's a blast. Kevin Fard doing his thing, singing a dong song. You will not want to miss it. Also, we're going to be in Spokane, October 17th, Victoria, Canada, 18th, Vancouver, the 19th. Then we're going to be in Pittsburgh next month, New York City on November 12th, Chicago a whole weekend starting November 15th. Then we're going to be in Great Falls, Montana, November 22nd, Brea Improv, November 30th. And then, can you scroll down a bit, Jake? St. Louis on December 18th, Indianapolis, December 19th. Then we're going to be in Toronto, January 24th, Fort Worth and Dallas at the end of January, Raleigh, North Carolina, Charlotte, Atlanta, all early February, and then Lansing, Michigan on March 28th. Guys, get your tickets at chadandjt.com. Don't miss out on those shows. Also, we are brought to you by our new sponsor, the legends at Jack Black, my favorite new deodorant on the market. I got some. I applied it. I smell terrific. My girlfriend is stoked. That's what you want from deodorant. And I am so fired up on it. They just came out with 4 new scents, Jack Black deodorant. Their number one deodorant, Pit Boss. It's the best at controlling odor and wetness no matter what you're doing. And now you can have a cleaner... now you can have your cleanser, lotion, antiperspirant all in your favorite scent, which is a total game changer. If you want simple, effective products that do what they say they're going to do, you need Jack Black. Head to getjackblack.com/go deep and use code GODEEP for 10% off your order and free shipping. Once again, that's getjackblack.com/go deep for 10% off your order plus free shipping. And make sure you use use my promo code GODEEP so they know I sent you. Yo, before we begin, guys, this draft got heated. There's some yelling in there, so make sure you're mindful of that, especially in the first, what is it, Jake? Probably like 20 minutes. Voices are raised. So if you're wearing earphones, headphones, whatever, just be mindful of that. It's going to get heated, but it is very entertaining and fun. And that's what drafting is all about. Enjoy the show. What's with me? Lick my booty juice and tame my snake. What's going on, Stokers of Stoke Nation? This is Chad Kroger coming in with the Going Deep with Chad JT podcast. I'm here with my compadre Jean Thomas. What up?
Boom clap, Stokers.
And we're here with the freaking the prince of what's a P word that's not poontang?
Popsicles.
The prince of popsicles, dude.
What up?
Strider Wilson. And the king of, dude, I got nothing. The king of freaking,
candy, dude.
King of candy, yeah, dude.
Popsicles,
dude, it's spooky season. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The king
October.
of candy. Chris Parr, welcome back to the pod. Dude, we got a friggin' draft coming in hot.
I'm excited, dude. This is a great topic. This is one that we've probably talked about and been like, when are we doing it? When are we doing it? And then finally it's here.
Yeah, well, we've done
movies, which
done action
famously
movies.
I botched.
We've done actors, which, I'm sure there's going to be some that are picked in both. We've been around this one a lot.
Yep. I don't want to say too much going in, but I'm excited. Our parameters, we don't really know.
You were trying to play dirty yesterday.
I was trying to play dirty with you.
He was trying to play dirty when we were leaving your house. He was like, you know who number one is going to be. And I was like, I don't even want to hear you right now. I know what you're doing.
Do you know what he said?
What?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Interesting. He did me dirty on Sunday.
Yeah.
We we're hanging out at his place. And we were talking about this, and he's like, okay, let's both say our number one on 3.
Oh, no.
1, 2, 3. And I said mine, and he said nothing.
Wow.
Classic big brother move. Classic. Let's all jump into the pool, dude.
And it was just
some dirty play from the couch. And you know what? Karma might come for you guys in the G-Rap.
I swear to God. I swear. I thought he knew we were both going to not say anything, and that was the joke. And then he said his out loud, and I was surprised. And then I thanked God that my brother is so honest and decent that he would trust me with that. And then I thank God that he has me to look out for him.
You know, this comes back to, I think we've told this story on the pod before, but playing dodgeball or a version of it called A-ball at surf camp in like 5th grade. And I had 2 balls and there was like 3 people left. And JT was like, give me one of the balls. And then, I toss it to him. And then he just drills me with it.
No, I caught it.
Caught it. You're out.
I caught it, and then I go, you're out.
That's on me for not rolling it, but still, like, he's done that.
Damn.
So I haven't learned my lesson, but maybe one day.
Wow, dude.
It's all to protect you.
Hilarious, dude.
JT did end up winning that match, so maybe he's about to get the dub here too.
Wow, dude.
Dude, are people taking odds on this? Is this on DraftKings, bro? This draft episode should
They don't
be on
give me
DraftKings,
enough
bro.
bets.
People should bet who could win.
That was nice about I could gamble on my phone. I was visiting Becca's family. We were there for 2 weeks. Could gamble on my phone.
Oh, that's
in
pretty
Kentucky?
sick.
Yeah. Turns out, not the best at it. But I stayed close enough to even to be like, this is fun. And
as long as you're not going to the well where you're like, shit, let me take out more money, like, you're fine. If you're just having fun.
Yeah, I had a decent amount of cash in there, and I was like, did I just have this because I won so many bets last time, or did you guys give me $200 because I signed back in? It was probably the other one.
Yeah, probably they hooked you up.
Wow, you know what? Pre-draft votes, I started in first, and now I'm last. That hurts.
Damn.
Oh, thank you, dude.
Huh?
I mean, you know.
I like being the underdog.
Chris, dude,
Captain Dom,
Chris
dude. Let's
is the
go,
fave,
dude.
Look at this. Chris is a beast.
All right, should we,
Yeah.
All right.
odds or evens? 1, 2, 3, shoot. Oh, 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Oh, 4's not bad,
That might be
bro.
a good
4's
spot.
not bad.
That might be a good
4's
spot.
not bad.
Getting boned.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Whoa.
1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. That's 3 in a row where we've all done the same. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Okay.
Oh,
okay. Fucking.
Okay, Chris. Okay, you call it rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah, sure.
All right, here we go.
Oh! Have you had the number 1 pick?
Not in a minute.
Wow.
Not in a minute. I don't
Good
think.
shit, man.
Oh my god.
That was big. That was big. You knew you needed that.
I need it number 1 actually because, okay, I think this is kind of like the female actress draft. The number 1 is so by far and away obvious that it wasn't really when JT duped Chris the other day. We know what he said, and who he said was.
He didn't say.
Really?
We can talk about that
Because I
later.
talked about my favorite, but
Okay,
not
okay.
necessarily who I would
This
go
is the
number
building
one.
up to something.
Favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's number 1. He's the guy. He's the Terminator. I mean, when it comes to action superstars, this is the dude. He didn't even speak English really. He had to like learn it on the spot. Like the guy's just jacked. He's the best, bro. I mean, all the greatest. He invented in the movie Commando, eating ice cream with his daughter, a jacked guy getting his daughter back. That's him. The kill count on screens got to be up there with some of the heaviest. And it's everything. Conan the Barbarian. He wields swords. He's in space using technology. He is technology in the Terminator. I mean, everything. Predator, bro. He's just amazing, bro. It's Arnold. Come on. Do I need to say anything more?
Get to the chopper.
It's the best. He doesn't seem like a human being.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's always like, it's so funny when he plays like, even in like Commando, you know, he's supposed to like be like kind of a normal guy, like being a dad, but it just doesn't look right.
Dude,
The proportions are all wrong.
in Kindergarten
You know,
Cop, you're like, yeah, that's the really. I mean, which they're leaning into that in the movie, which is great. But yeah, he's unbelievable. Also, his one-liners, which you love out of an action movie, like he's got his hokey one-liners. Commando is chock full of them.
I think he's the best embodiment of a lot of action movie tropes.
He is the last action hero. I mean, a movie about, you know, a movie that was ahead of its time, really. To be honest. And there was another actor that was supposed to be in it, which honestly I thought would have been a better movie if it was the other actor, and that he might be on someone's list, so I won't say who it is. But I mean, yeah, bro, Arnold's the beast.
It's a good point too, though, that Arnold has really interesting taste. Like he's done some just straight schlock action movies, but then like you think about things like Total Recall,
Great movie.
Jake, can you
Eraser,
can
bro?
you
Last Action Hero.
just so we can't
like
see
he
the
does
chat.
stuff that is kind of
Gracias.
I don't know. He go True Lies. Like he goes off beat with it in a way that's really interesting.
yeah, I feel like sometimes they craft like you think it's your run of the mill Schwarzenegger flick, but then it's got a little bit more going on, or it kind of like upends things in
Like
certain
End of
ways.
Days. End of Days is good.
End of Days
It is a sick action.
I like that movie.
Yeah, him versus the devil.
And also his story too of he was kind of almost laughed out of Hollywood, and then he came back stronger than ever.
He
And
became the governor, bro. He was so good at it.
Yeah, he made his he turned his accent into an asset, which people were laughing at it. They're like, dude, you can't do anything with that accent. And he's like, oh yeah, watch me.
I mean, dude, the line "I'll be back" with his accent is perfect.
Yeah, and dude, I mean, how many jack dudes were there percentage-wise in the country before Arnold? Probably not a lot. And then Arnold came along, and I'm sure the number of jack dudes went up exponentially.
for sure.
Definitely.
And there's no one I'd rather watch carry 250 cal machine guns simultaneously
Yeah.
unloading on like kind of
Bro, when he-
henchmen.
When he comes out with the two EM guns and a racer, dude, and he's just
yeah.
the thing. Or bro, how about in Judgment Day when he's riding the motorcycle, reloading the grenade launcher and fucking shooting
shot
it,
him.
and he swings it around like that?
so sick.
It's the sickest
My
thing I've
favorite
ever
in
seen.
T2 though is when he jumps up on top of the big rig and he's got one hand up here holding on, and then he's just unloading on the T1000 with an
Yeah.
M16, and you just see it just through the windshield. Fucking awesome, dude.
So
And dude,
amazing,
when
bro.
Come with me if you want to live.
when he travels through time and you see his ass, and it's just like the perfect ass.
Oh, his naked ass? Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
My buddy
Yeah.
Ross Jackson does a great impression of that.
Yeah, when he would get naked and do that every once in a while.
Sick.
And he's so buff, it'd be so awesome. Hey guys, what movie? Oh, and he
Yeah, we
just
all
curled into a little ball.
I bet when they're filming that, they're like, "Do you want something to cover up your?" He's like, "No, I want them to see.
Yeah,
I
Yes.
want them to see."
he
and good
can be a
comedic chops.
Terminator character too, and number two with a lot of humanity. Like it's well written script, but by the end of it, you're like, I think I love this guy.
Yeah,
Totally.
Yeah.
A cyborg with humanity, you're like, that's his dad, dude. That's James. What's the kid's Connor? Was it Michael Connor?
John
Connor.
Connor.
John Connor.
Yeah, because it's got a learning CPU, a learning machine.
Chris, you're up.
Oh shit! You know, I'm not gonna go with the other. I'm not gonna go with like the other one,
Dude,
right
really?
now,
Whoa.
because I don't.
Dude, are you playing? You know what? If you're playing,
You know what?
your-
Because
your
I'm gonna
truth,
go.
you
I'm
can't
gonna go
wrong.
Tom Cruise.
Oh, dude.
Oh, you switched.
I did. Yeah.
You switched from what you told me.
Well, I didn't. Yeah. Well, you convinced me that I shouldn't pick that.
He's
first.
learning. He's learning.
Yeah.
JT, he's
I'm gonna go
learning.
Tom Cruise
Damn it,
because you want to
man.
know what? You want to know what, dude? He is an action star in real life.
This is what I'm
in
gonna
real
say.
life.
This is
I think he might be the best.
an interesting point where I go, is he just a movie star though?
He's
Like if you know, there's no. Here's what I'm saying,
Bro.
There's no question he's done tons of action, but when you think Tom Cruise, you go, that's a movie star.
He used to be, but I'd say in his late career, he's transitioned into only action star.
You're right. I mean, dude, he's done all the Mission Impossibles. There is no question.
Mission
the
Impossible,
guy does action.
Top Gun franchise. now.
Who's run on frame at full speed more
Yeah.
than Tom Cruise? No. one.
I mean, he's
The
got
Mummy
a
reboot.
freaking NASCAR movie.
Yeah, Days of Thunder.
He does his own
flies jets.
stunts.
He
That's
flies
an
jets.
action
Dude,
star.
Last Samurai. He's got swords and shit.
Yeah.
Chris,
he's
I love
actually
it.
he's actually got the most breadth
No, I'm
of
telling you-
action kind of movies.
And Top
I
Gun
love this
and
pick.
Top Gun.
I
Yeah.
love this pick. All I'm saying is to play defense against you.
Also, he's one of the best ever to ride a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Oh, dude, for sure. What was that movie, Oblivion, where he almost got fucked up or something?
And Oblivion, the best part of Oblivion is just a montage of him riding a dirt bike.
Is the aerial shots of him riding?
It's just drone footage of him riding a dirt bike on Cool.
Bro,
man.
so true.
It's so sick. The rest of the movie's like
bad,
fine.
And then Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of
One of the
Tomorrow
best
is so
action movies
sick.
ever.
So he's got the most good action movies, I think. And you know, and he knew how to
Collateral?
Collateral,
So
Last
good.
Samurai, Edge of Tomorrow, all the Mission Impossibles, Top Gun, Days of Thunder is even on the fringe. I mean, the guy, his roster is ridiculous.
And he's a stunt man. He does his own stunts.
Yeah, that's huge. That's
Night and Day.
Night and Day, not bad, not good. It's fine. Watch it on a plane.
Minority Report.
Minority
Sick. One of the
Report.
best.
Sick.
Oh,
One of the
that just
best.
put him over the top. It's Tom Cruise.
Yeah, but I'm saying, is he just a movie star?
No, you're trying to
no. Here's the
sandbag
thing.
my pick. You're
I
trying
am
to
trying to
sandbag
sandbag
my
you.
You don't see.
But that's why I'm saying this is
Dude,
an
I
action
love
star
how much
list.
you guys
He's a
are
good
loving
actor.
this.
He's a
Yeah.
good actor.
I'm loving
But
how
I'm
much you
saying,
guys
here's
are
the
loving
thing.
this.
If you're picking number one overall, and it was
You don't see
actors-
Arnold jumping off the roof of the Olympics.
No, because he can't
at
move.
the real Olympics.
Also, he can't. Like Arnold can't move.
Arnold would
He's too. It's not what we want.
Tom Cruise and go like this and fucking crush
And Tom
him, dude.
Cruise walks.
I don't
Arnold.
think
I mean,
so.
Arnold walks. Tom Cruise runs. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just
Yeah.
different. It's different.
vibe,
different
too.
guys.
I don't
Arnold
think
walks
anyone's
at
just
you.
crushed. I know Tom Cruise ain't the biggest guy. I think Tom Cruise would I think he would Viper to Arnold's The Mountain.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't like. And then
And then he's also got some like random ones in there, like the Reacher movies. They're not good. They ain't bad.
I do like those
You know,
movies.
you kind of need
need
those. You kind
filler.
of need those middle ones. You know what I mean? They can't. They're not all going to be all timers.
Okay, I actually like that you did this because there's going to be, when we get to a point on this list where we're picking dudes who are straight up movie stars who are known for action.
yeah,
Okay.
I would say this too. There's no one I'd rather see with two 50 caliber machine guns than Arnold Schwarzenegger, but there's no one I'd rather see with a Heckler and Koch 45 than Tom Cruise. Like the way he got tactical with it, he puts
Yeah.
in the work. Arnold never put in the work to make it look real.
We don't know that.
He never put in the work to make
No,
it look real.
because he knew that it wasn't going to look real because he's
point is it doesn't look real.
He's extra human. You know what I mean? Tom Cruise
He's a
can
cyborg.
seem like somebody
Tom
that actually
Cruise coming
exists.
here right now.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is a beast, bro. But this is interesting. Okay. It's
All
been
right, you
opened
know
up.
what?
It's been
And I
opened
didn't.
up.
I didn't want to go with
It's
the
been
one. I didn't want to
opened
go. I didn't want to go with the 1B to
We
your
are
1A.
picking action stars.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start off
you're right.
not by picking, but by slamming who's ever going to get this other guy with the next pick. And then I'm going to make my pick. For me, and I love this guy with all my fucking heart, but for me, the most overrated action star in film history, not based off of his acting, but the quality of his action flicks, Sylvester Stallone.
And so that's your pick.
No, it's not. I'm just slamming him.
He's slamming him because
And here's,
what are you
and
doing?
here's
You
my
can't do that.
And yes, I can. Watch me. And here's my thing.
He just did, dude.
Here's my thing. Rocky,
Sorry for the burp.
Rocky,
I'm gonna take umbrage with this.
Well, hold on. You'll have a chance. Here's my thing.
I'm
You'll have a
taking
chance.
umbrage too. This is bad
the
taste.
No, I'm kinda
Rocky-
liking this.
Hold on. The Rocky films are not action movies. Those are sports movies. So all that being said, my pick is the greatest action star in film history, Keanu Reeves, dude.
Dude, I'm getting
a great one.
smoked
This is a
over
bad
here.
pick.
If you take someone's top 4 action films, no one can go toe to toe with Keanu. I'm going Point Break, Speed, The Matrix, which is the most revolutionary action film in history, and then John Wick, which single-handedly revitalized the action genre after it had gone to Liam Neeson land. Keanu Reeves
Hey, it's still
is
there, though.
a relatable superstar who in times of trouble you believe can come through, but still feels like someone you know. None of the other action stars can do that. That's why Keanu Reeves is my number
A
one
lot of
pick.
the other ones can do that. Also,
I'm not the one you picked.
I agree
gotta
with the
tell you
pick. The thing up top was
This is
not
bad,
cool.
bro. That's bad.
That was not cool.
Dude.
Well,
You can't do that.
I don't know.
bro.
I kind of think it's
That was just-
I don't know.
that was-
I don't know. Pick him and we'll go through the movies.
that was very
Because there is
uncool.
something about
was
Stallone
smart.
You
movies.
just
where
gotta
like,
pick your guy, and
Yeah,
you can't burn
Oh
picks.
my
oh wait, you can only
God.
sandbag after the fact.
Correct.
Oh, let's pull out
Hey,
the rule book.
Did you ever watch Roberto Duran
coming
fight?
from you of all people?
Did you ever see
talking
Duran
about
fight?
rules?
I don't do that.
Okay,
Hey, I
we
understand. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm
we should
sorry.
just
Poor
discuss.
form. Can we have
we
the
should just
jury-
discuss.
Can we have
Yeah,
the jury
chat, what-
stricken it from the
Chat,
record?
do we like this?
Hey,
Yeah.
can we have the
No,
jury stricken it from the
no,
record?
no,
happy
it's
that you
staying
have
on the
the
record.
That's what lawyers
Yeah,
do.
yeah,
That's what
I
lawyers do.
have-
That's staying on the
object.
record.
I object relevance. Your Honor, strike it
Let's
from
see,
the
let's
record.
see.
Yeah.
Loses points for trashing Sly for sure.
This is a good.
Also, Keanu, you could have gotten him way later. No question, you could get Keanu later. Too early, but I like him.
Why are you going so hard on Keanu? I don't like that.
Wait.
That's okay. You picked him.
Why are you going so hard on him?
Because he's been picked. He's been put up. Now is the time to get
Wait,
him.
no. We should talk about Keanu because he deserves a discussion because
he's a beast.
He's awesome.
And
the movies are so
training
good.
videos when he's just out there, like it's going through the course with like shotguns and shit and unloading clips. He puts in the work. He's sick, dude.
Well, Speed too. Speed.
Great movie.
All
Point
classics.
Break. Yeah.
I would say
Matrix. I mean, dude, Matrix
is the sickest.
All time.
And it's just so much sick shit.
But here's the thing. Could you have plugged anyone into that role?
No.
Famously, another actor passed on it.
Yeah,
And the
Will
Wachowski
Smith.
sisters did a great job.
Okay, yeah, but like what? But like
No, it's the
like-
hardest role.
Okay.
The Matrix only works with Keanu Reeves because he feels like Neo.
I love
He
it.
feels like someone who does live in two worlds at the same time. He feels like someone who could have such a rich inner life that he's not in contact with that actually speaks to his messianic qualities.
Great call.
Only Keanu could do that.
He is the one.
I'd also like to bookend because I understand why you guys got emotional about the Sly thing because no one's ever done what I did. And it was bold and it was brave.
It was not bold.
And
It was
bold and
trash.
brave.
It was
Slow down.
It's a trash movie.
It was
guys-
trash, but
Bold and
I
brave.
liked it.
You guys,
Bold and brave.
You guys like to
I
cry.
don't agree with
you
that.
You guys are
but
crying.
We're not
but I like
crying.
what
But
I did.
also, let me say this.
I've never seen anyone take
Yeah, that's just because you're related.
This is what I was going to say.
fucking dork.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
that's 'cause you
4-0.
guys are
I don't know if you guys
brothers.
know that.
My little
We're 4-0.
brother's a big brother. You guys are little brothers.
Oh, man, he's
the little
old.
brother
No.
crew. The
Oh,
little
no.
brother crew.
Hey, I'm happy to be a little brother, dude.
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
Let's go,
Yeah,
dude.
the baby boys,
Dad,
baby bros.
Dad, Billy broke the rules. All right,
It's
but hold
'cause I
on.
agree with his argument.
Here's why I
I
did the
agree with
Sly
his
Stallone
argument.
thing. I knew you
you
were
were
going to pick
unsure
him.
about your pick.
I didn't want to trash you after you picked him because I feel bad doing that. So I trashed him up top so you wouldn't have to go
my
through that.
God.
All this is
That's
all,
true.
All
Even
these
Chris has to
explanations
call
are
him out.
horse shit.
Even
That-
Chris
This
has
is
to
all
call him out.
horse shit.
Why are you mad? Defend him then. Defend your boy. Pick
this
him
is-
and
Oh,
defend
yeah,
him.
your pick.
This
Your
is
pick.
all
Should we
horse
just
shit.
Pick him and defend
No,
him.
dude.
If you pick him, I got your back.
Pick him
Yeah.
and defend him.
I'm going
should
Sly
pick him.
Stallone.
Let's go.
I'm going Sly
There you go.
Stallone.
Let's go.
Jake, pull it up, baby. Let's do this.
Look at
Let's
it.
flip
Chad,
through.
it's the number 2 pick.
Yeah.
Before we
It's
get
the
into
number
it,
2 pick.
got to give a shout out to Robbie, who is pushing Tulsa King for a while, and then Greg started watching, and he also agreed. Jumped in, watched the season in like 5 days. It's
I
fun.
got to
It's
go in on
huge.
Chad here. Which action movies besides the Rockies do you like from Sly?
All the Rambos.
You haven't
First
seen 'em.
Blood. What are you talking about? I haven't seen First Blood. I watched
Have you
it at
seen-
the Snake Pit
Chad,
the
have
other
you
night.
seen First
Both
Blood?
of them were
I've
on.
seen Rambo, yeah.
And which
First of
Rambo
Blood,
have you seen?
JT,
I've seen them all.
You haven't seen
Let's go.
any of them.
I've seen them all.
You haven't seen any
Dude,
of
I
them.
watched the
Look
Rambo.
at his laugh.
During COVID, I did.
Hold on.
No,
Let's
you
go.
haven't.
During COVID,
Hey,
I did.
guys.
I love Rambo.
Guys,
Sorry, I'm
let's
fired up.
I love Rambo.
Let's actually discuss these because it's
right.
too much. It's too much.
Chad,
Yeah, you're good.
this is a
Good
great
call.
pick. Cliffhanger? Are you kidding
Cliffhanger
me?
rules.
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhangers
Tango and Cash.
bad
unbelievable with
movie,
the John.
but that's funny.
fine. But
Yeah.
that's the era. It's
No,
hilarious.
Tango and Cash is good.
Also,
Cliffhanger.
First Blood, great commentary on PTSD.
Not
a movie
much
that's
of it.
ahead
Haven't
of
seen
its
it.
time. What are you talking about? I haven't seen First Blood.
You swear to
Get
God
the-
you've seen it?
Yes, I swear to God I've seen
That's
it.
a lie.
Put me on a lie detector
That's a
test.
lie. He's lying.
He's out in the wilderness.
Honestly,
It's a
honestly,
holdout in
my
the police
favorite,
station at
my
the end.
favorite
Of course it's
Rambo's
not.
No, you
4.
haven't
Fuck
seen
outta
it.
here.
My
You
favorite
haven't
Rambo's
seen it.
4.
I know
It's
you
so
haven't seen
insane.
it.
It's not. There's not much
I know
action.
Chad hasn't
There's not
seen
much
it for
action, but it
sure.
is a good movie in First Blood. They ramp up the goofiness. It's kind of Rambo 2 is kind of what everyone thinks of Rambo.
That's exactly right.
Rambo,
Yeah, that's
where
right.
he's got his little
Rambo
lady, his
1
little
is just
band,
called First
and
Blood.
he doesn't use a bow and arrow till number 2, really.
Yes.
Or maybe he does in 1, but it's not as he doesn't have like explosive tip
Also-
things like all the things that became known for Rambo all kind of happen in 2. Besides
Also,
the
bro,
knife.
the Expendables. Who's the one who gets all the biggest action stars together?
Dude,
Who's the
those movies are
biggest-
so
suck.
boring.
Of course they suck, but this is the genre. It's action stars.
No, at least defending it so hard.
No,
at least
yeah.
pick Judge
Because Sly's
Dredd.
number
Let Chad
2.
defend his pick.
No, I'm gonna let
You're big brother in Chad.
I'm gonna let it speak.
You're big brother in
I'm
Chad.
gonna let it speak for itself.
Chad, can you
You're
nominate
big
me to
brother
argue for
Chad.
Sly? Because he's doing a terrible job.
Okay, yeah,
he's
argue
picking
for
bad
Sly.
movies.
No, let
Chris,
Chad
do it.
defend his
No,
pick.
I'm letting it speak for itself.
He
I don't
hasn't
need to.
seen any of the movies.
I don't need to get into this minutia.
Yeah. No, but you got mad at me for slamming him. You haven't even seen the movies. It
Yeah,
speaks to
because
the
that's a
quality.
bullshit move.
But you know the action movies aren't that good if you haven't seen them.
Look, guys.
That makes my point. His action movies aren't that good because you haven't even
No,
watched them.
but no, I'm just talking about
See?
the way you
Yeah.
played the game. You can't slam a pick
but
before it's
But you're
picked.
proving my point that his action movies are that, okay. I will
I don't
agree
know
with
if
haven't
we've ever
said
got. I
anything.
don't know if we've ever
I
got.
haven't
to
said
see
anything.
these.
Have you seen Demolition Man?
No.
Great movie.
Have you seen
that's
Tango,
Actually, I have seen Demolition Man.
Nice.
have you
This is
seen
best.
Tango and Cash?
No.
You should have seen it.
all right,
But it doesn't
okay.
matter.
Have you
doesn't-
seen Over the
Yeah.
Top?
Dude,
there you
I haven't
go.
seen it. I haven't seen
So
any of
he's
this shit.
proven my point.
All right, wait. We
What's
should at
the-
least
what's that
wait.
point?
Let's talk
I haven't
about
seen the
Stallone.
movies?
Yeah, his action movies are overrated because you haven't even seen them. They are overrated.
They are. The thing is, his Judge Dredd.
Yeah. See, it was dirty, but he was right.
Club-
No,
but no, but
it was
that's
dirty,
not-
but
that's
it was
not the way
right.
we play.
Cliffhanger and
That's not the way
Demolition
we
Man
play.
are kind of his only two like actually good action movies, but then he has a lot of bad action movies like Judge Dredd, like Cobra. Daylight's not great. Cobra is a horrible movie, but it's famous because the poster's
The
so
Specialist
fucking good.
is really bad. Assassins is kind of bad.
It's kind of bad, but Antonio Banderas, Julianne Moore, and
Stop
Stallone
or My
are in
Mom
it.
Will Shoot is kind of bad.
Tango and Cash is kind of a bad movie, but it's fun because it's got two movie stars.
Yeah, and it's got that villain with the big lantern jaw. But
Driven is one of the worst movies of all
You know
time.
what? It is the right pick.
for the action genre.
I love.
You are so
I'll tell you
fucked
this.
up.
I'll
It
tell you
is the
this.
right
I'll
pick.
tell you this.
So
It is the
fucked
right
up.
pick.
I love Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger's a great movie,
Cliffhanger and
bro.
Demolition Man are my two favorites.
What are we
by
talking
him.
about? These are action movies. We're not trying to
Those
win
are too.
Oscars.
Yeah.
John
And
Lithgow
also,
is the bad
also, he was
guy.
competing with Arnold throughout
Yeah.
the age, and his physique.
All right, here we
That's
go.
a
Yeah,
huge.
now we're talking.
That's
Now
a
we're
huge
talking.
part of it.
All right.
Now we're talking.
Whose physique is better?
Arnold's.
Arnold. But no, Sly's more cut in that. You're talking about abs.
I mean, look
Sly
at that,
has
dude.
better abs.
Look at that.
Arnold's Mr. Universe. But dude, I mean, and we can't discount the Rocky movies. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Are they action movies?
Yeah, it's
is
boxing.
Cinderella Man? Is Cinderella Man
No,
an action
but
movie?
Cinderella.
Spy
but
Kids
JT,
3, game
JT,
over.
You can put Cinderella
Is
Man
Bleed
and
for
Rocky
this an action
1.
movie?
Is punching and fighting part of action films?
I see. I
Answer
draw
my
a
question.
distinction.
Is
Yes,
it?
if they're
Okay.
if feet are included. Only if feet are included.
Get out of it.
It's true. It's true, dude. It's true,
Okay, so
dude.
boxing's feet doesn't matter. Footwork doesn't matter.
No,
in
feet-
boxing.
See,
But they don't use it as a striking point.
he's angling for somebody later. He's angling for
Exactly,
someone
bro.
later.
I know.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. That's the truth.
Of course, we know who it is. But Chad, this is absolutely the right pick.
Boxing movies are sports
JT's
movies.
playing dirty.
Yeah, he's playing dirty.
Sly Stallone is the right pick.
I need to make
It is the right pick.
Hey,
Can I make my next pick? I'm done with this.
Yeah, but can I make
Wait,
a big
why are you done
counterpoint
with
in your
this?
I'm
favor?
done.
No, you're trying to you still got to go.
I have a big
I
counterpoint.
know. I want to make my next pick.
All right,
Big
go, go,
counterpoint
go.
in your favor. Big
What's it?
counterpoint. Action movies aren't
I don't
supposed to be
think.
the
I don't think
greatest
we've ever
movies.
been this heated.
Well, we love the genre. We love the
in
genre.
one of these. We've never.
Action
we've-
movies aren't supposed to be the greatest movies. It's okay if they suck. It's fine if they're hokey. We love to watch these movies and laugh and go, "Oh my god, a plane blew up in the first act, and now fucking whatever's gonna happen." Like it's crazy. Like they are crazy and fun. That is the genre. It's fine. If
I know,
they
but, like,
suck.
have you ever sat
They
down and-
shouldn't all be Oscar winners.
But like, have you tried to watch Cobra? It's kind of brutal.
they're dated, and I'm older. It was before I was fucking before my time. I go back and
What
watch
are you
the
talking
greats.
about?
I'm
You
not
were
going back
30
and
when
watching-
Cobra came out.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, a lot of this is before I was born, but like, okay. Anyway, just had to say that. Go ahead, Chad. Sorry.
Okay.
It is a good point.
My next pick. I love this guy. It's Bruce Willis.
Great pick.
Die Hard, Tears of the Sun, Armageddon. Armageddon, dude?
Armageddon
Harry
counts.
Stanford,
Armageddon
bro. Come on.
counts.
I mean,
for
Harry
sure.
Stanford. I mean, is there any? I mean, that's one of the most rewatchable action flicks. I think nothing brings me more joy than watching Armageddon. He's the everyman too, you know.
That's what I love about.
He's
Dude,
the everyman. He's got his own struggles. He's got marriage problems. He's going through it. We can all see it ourselves in his shoes, and he's the hero. Sin City. You see, what's her face? His tits.
That's true. That's true. What I was gonna when JT did me dirty
Yeah.
on Sunday,
Yeah.
it's Bruce Willis. He's my favorite.
Yeah.
He was who I picked.
Yeah.
And who I because
Oh,
he's
really?
he's my favorite because he's
awesome.
he's hilarious.
Yeah.
And like he's not tactical.
Yeah.
He's like a brawl. He figures things out. He does stuff on the fly. He wins by wits and brawn combined.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
never just, he's never like, he's not John Wick. He's always like, he's just a regular, he's like a regular guy
regular dude.
who figures it out and
Yeah.
he gets the shit kicked out of him during it, but he still wins and he does it making you laugh by
Yeah.
being like, some gallows humor here and there, just some witty wisecracks, yippee-ki-yay motherfucker. Like he's hilarious, but like he's also badass.
And also,
he never had hair.
I'm gonna throw this out there. Which of these guys do you most see as your dad? Bruce.
My
Schwarzenegger.
guy's still coming up.
My dad's a huge bitch, so none of these guys. Dude,
I could see.
I would wish he was my dad.
Actually, my favorite thing my dad and I like to do is we watch Bruce Willis movies together. So
I love that.
Nice.
Dude,
And one of my favorite, besides
Great pick.
the Die Hards, besides Die Hard 1 and 3,
Yeah.
Fifth Element.
Oh, same.
Oh,
Fifth
Fifth
Element's
Element,
incredible.
yeah.
Call him my man. But dude, He's incredible. He was the guy who was supposed to be in Last Action Hero, who I think would make it a better movie.
Oh, totally.
Last Boy Scout.
movie's
His
insane.
Last Boy Scout are amazing. He's so funny. He's like, you got to say like surf's up, and he's like coaching him how to be an action star. Great movie, dude. The Jackal, when he shoots off Jack Black's arm.
He's a great bad guy in The Jackal.
So good.
He is.
And the dude, honestly, it's not an action movie, but he does some action shit in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. When he comes back with the samurai.
Talking about the boxing?
Not the boxing.
They don't
They
show
didn't
it. They
put the
don't show
boxing
it.
in it
Yeah,
because
it's
it
not
wouldn't
really-
have added much action.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
yeah, I love Bruce Willis.
He's the man. I love Bruce Willis.
He's the best. I should have gone
Zed.
number one.
Who's Zed? Zed's
If it wasn't
dead.
for that dirty play up top, I probably would have taken him number one.
No,
Well,
we've
no, hey,
we've
look,
righted the ship. We've
It's all right
righted the ship.
because I think you're going to get the. Look,
This is-
Sly was voted the worst pick of the first round, but I think Bruce will be the best of the
See, the
second.
chat's listening too much. Chat's off on this. I'm sorry. This is crazy.
What do you mean?
Keanu's way too early. That's 4. Tom Cruise is 2. Arnold's obviously 1. Sly's 2 or 3.
All right.
Oh, whoa.
I know, it's crazy.
Hell yeah.
I know.
Hey,
Great.
chat, you guys are doing great.
Great pick. With my next pick, there's so many great actors left. It is true. The most iconic of the straight action movie stars are gone. So you can go two ways. You can go action star. You can go star who does action movies. I'm gonna go the latter. I'm gonna go with one of the all-time greats. A man with matinee. It wasn't that he was a badass. It was that he was like just the man. I'm going with Harrison Ford.
I like this pick.
Nice.
Yeah, Harrison Ford's awesome.
And if you go look through his IMDb, he just has so many good action movies. Like he's got the Indiana Joneses, the Star Wars. He's got Witness, which is like kind of on the border. It's more of a thriller,
it's
I
a
guess.
thriller.
Is
but-
Star Wars an action movie?
Witness has like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or at least
yeah,
like, I don't
bro.
know, like for at least the shot of him with his blaster out, like it's like, yeah, you're an action movie. He's got a vest on. That's enough for me.
He's Han Solo. He's a badass.
And then honestly, The Fugitive and Air Force One are what really
Yeah.
put him over the top.
It's always
for me.
so nice, the one-offs that are just solid. Because you can
Bro.
watch The Fugitive or Air Force One anytime.
No, anytime. I watched it on my honeymoon. The night I got married, we watched Air Force One.
That's
Did
so
you for real?
smart.
Bro, yeah. We were in
Yeah.
bed. I was like, babe, this is a great day.
That's sick.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Harrison Ford, amazing. Oh, he's the first Jack Ryan who's like more intellectual.
Oh, and then Clear and
right.
Present
Two
Danger
of
and
them.
the
And two of
Patriot
them.
Games.
The shootout scene in Clear and Present
Whoa.
Danger is one of the best scenes I've ever seen in my life. When they're in the SUVs and they fucking get trapped in an alley.
yeah.
The dudes on dirt bikes, amazing. Bro.
You know, he does one of the best faces when he's like wrestling someone. He has a great like grab a guy by the collar and he does this face. He goes,
yeah, he does. He does.
and it
Also,
always looks great.
he's got the punch that is
Yeah.
just a bunch of celery cracking. You know what I mean? Like
What's the one with
he's
Sean Bean when he tries to assassinate?
That's
his
Patriot
patient?
Games.
Great movie.
Great movie.
They're
Yeah.
going.
Great movie. Harrison Ford, bro. Great pick. Indiana Jones alone. I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like between the vest and the blaster, and then the freaking hat and the whip, like we're cruising. He's so good.
It's unreal. It's unreal. The shirt open. It's bravado.
Yeah.
He's just the best, bro. 6 Days and 7 Nights. Kind of a fun movie. Kind of
Fun
sexy.
movie.
Kind of fun.
Schwimmer, baby.
Yeah,
Anything
yeah.
with David Schwimmer, I like.
I'm in.
It's a
I'm in on
fact.
Schwimmer, dude.
He was good in that. He got to get with the Harrison's other lady. Mm-hmm.
I
He had it in him.
I feel like there's one that we're missing with Harrison Ford that I love so much.
What's the one where his wife goes missing? The Roman Polanski movie? Frantic.
Never seen it.
Like Harrison Ford getting frantic. Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one too.
Ooh, guys.
All right.
That's a great pick, dude. We're back. We've landed the ship. We've gotten all of our energy out.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
I can't believe what you did.
Yeah,
you really
dude.
jeopardized the sanctity of the draft.
Oh my
Dude,
god,
yeah.
you guys are whining so much.
Dude, I mean, it's all
It's just like I would have been annoyed, but I
it's all
agree
been
with the
soiled,
argument.
dude.
No.
No, this draft is.
Yeah, that's
we
right.
should call it a DQ.
Yeah, pack it in.
Might have to call it a DQ.
Yeah.
Depending how it goes, I might have to call it a DQ.
Softy boys. You know, if
chat lets him win,
you
it's
guys
DQ.
upset me that much, I would just dig deep and win the draft.
Dude, let's go. That's right. Let's go. Who's up?
I'm up, and I'm kind of stuck between.
A rock and a hard place. You just take The Rock. You know you
No,
want him.
do you know what I'm gonna do, dude? I'm gonna take Kurt Russell.
Oh,
baby.
And let's pull up
He left
his
the door
list,
open.
dude.
early, dude.
Dude, Escape,
It is a
from,
little
Escape
early.
from LA.
Escape
Very
from
good.
LA. Tombstone. Breakdown is a sick movie.
Love it.
Executive Decision, plane hijacking movie.
And it becomes
Also very sick. Yeah.
Also Tango and
a
Cash.
big
We're coming
action
back
star
to it.
killed early on.
Dude, he's
Yeah.
in the Fast and the Furious.
He's in the Fast and the Furious. Stargate, sick fucking because
Stargate's sick.
he plays
Do you already say Escape Big Trouble in Little China?
no
Great movie.
So he plays the super badass guy, but he also plays the everyman in Executive Decision, where he's the tech guy. He's the intelligence guy with the glasses on.
Him and Oliver Platt, great chemistry.
Yes, but he also can play the straight up badass. He's an everyman in Breakdown. His wife disappears, and he's got to track him down. And it's some kidnapping scheme in the middle of the country.
So good.
It's such a
The
good
red
movie.
Jeep Grand Cherokee.
He's also hilarious.
He's hilarious.
He's got great hair.
Genuinely hilarious.
Drop
Plays a great
Dong.
like Tombstone, as you mentioned. Great cowboy. Bone Tomahawk is an insane movie that's also very
I heard
sick.
it's
I
awesome.
heard it's gnarly.
And you know what? It's just one of the. Maybe I could have gotten him later, but I just fucking love the guy.
Captain Ron.
And you're coming
fun.
right back up. But I mean, who knows? Maybe Strider here grabs two of the guys you wanted.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, bro.
That's not an action movie.
He plays a coach in that. Well, I do like the movie. He does no punching or shooting, and he doesn't even skate in that. So I'm sorry, I gotta disagree with chat, but it is a good movie.
All right. Is it my pick? Am I going back to back?
Yeah,
Oh, I love it. I'm scared. It looks like we're taking more stars here. So there's some action guys on here and a hokey action guy that I might save for someone else. But since the way this list is going, I might have to get my star here. I think I'm going to go with Mel Gibson.
Oh, nice.
Mad Max. And
Yeah,
then
good
also
pick.
he's directed Braveheart, which I think is my favorite action movie of all time. It's even more dynamic than an action movie, but has some of the most insane sequences of all time. The Patriot, dude.
between the
Sick.
Patriot
No, the
and
Patriot is-
Braveheart.
Yeah.
The Patriot.
It's America.
Get
Payback.
out of here. Payback. Amazing
Great movie.
Dude,
Lethal Weapon.
all the lethal weapons.
Fuck.
Incredible, bro. We
And then
were
the big one
soldiers,
is-
bro. We were soldiers. Unreal.
And then his
Yeah,
Ransom.
it's not bad.
Is Ransom an action
love it.
movie?
Close enough.
it's like
for
a
me.
thriller. It's like
If
a
you get
thriller.
Ransom, he's got a fucking stacked lineup. He could go toe to toe with anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's unreal, bro. I mean, dude, and also I know we're doing stars, but he directed Apocalypto, which is, I think, the best action movie ever. Like
It's so awesome.
Like it is just,
You guys saw that together, right?
yeah, bro.
Because I remember you guys coming
Yeah.
home from the theater and being like, duh.
dude, we didn't know what we were getting into.
You guys kept talking about Jaguar Paw and Zero Wolf, and I was like, I gotta see this fucking movie.
I mean, it's
dude.
just like
a-
it's what happens when a guy with a 180 IQ is committed to his job and also to cocaine. And
For sure.
you can't come up with that straight.
No, you do
You
not.
got to be rocking.
Yeah, you do not.
man, the Patriot is so sick.
It's one of the best
It's
movies
so
I ever
good.
did. Dude, he's the ghost, bro. Benjamin Martin, the reluctant hero. Let's fucking go. Yeah, bro. He's great. He's been in a ton of on-screen fights. I mean, all the Mad Maxes, George Miller, those are actually, I think he has 16 lines of dialogue.
The
It
Road
is-
Warriors.
Oh,
so
Hacksaw
sick.
Ridge.
Hacksaw Ridge.
But those are directors. He's got to be in them. Maverick, bro. Such a fun movie, dude. I don't know if
Maverick's
it's
so
technically
fun.
Not quite an action.
It's not
It's
quite
not an
action,
action.
but
It's an
it's
adventure
really
movie.
good. Yeah, it's adventure, yeah.
Dude, I found out that they used to have a casino on the river in Becca's hometown, and I never knew. And I was like, do you even know that I love the movie Maverick? And they play fucking cards on it. Closed down. I can't even go.
Fuck.
We got to go on a riverboat and play some fucking cards one time.
I would love to
dude.
do that.
And we'll dress up.
And yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We'll wear tuxedos with bow
Yeah.
ties, bro. I'd love to do that. Dude, for your 40th, bro. Dude, isn't it crazy? We're going to have 40th soon. You're not as close as I
wild.
am, but it's crazy. Okay, keeping it moving here. I'm getting back to my action, guys. I wanted to get a movie star on the list who has banger action movies.
Smart.
There's three dudes here in my mind. Oh, man. Do I go with the guy who sort of created a genre of movie? And you don't get the second guy who I like more. but I think the first guy's probably the right pick. But Chat's gonna
say something
Chat's
bad
gonna say
about
it's an
him
old
first.
head pick. But he hasn't been in that many movies. Yeah, JT, please
No, I
sandbag
know
him
who
real
you're
quick.
gonna say.
Please sandbag him real
If
quick.
you are going with, wait, no, I have to know who it is first because I'm not sure.
Here's the thing.
Are you going with the really old guy who's from a different country?
They're both from different countries. Is both guys I'm thinking of are both from different countries.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know if the one guy's from a different country.
You haven't seen any of his movies.
I think I can get this other guy later.
Yeah. He's the
I think Chad's
greatest
gonna get this
Chilean
guy.
action star of all time.
Maybe I just come back and get him. Man. But who are you mother effers going to take?
I think
Don't
I'm gonna
think that way. Go with your heart.
I think I'm gonna do curveball on the next one.
Okay,
But I
you're
can't
going
tell.
curveball.
Well, it depends on what you pick. If you take this one guy,
You need an action. You need a straight action guy, though.
yeah.
I might go
Strider, you have a
with-
very good list right now. If you blow this pick, you're in very good shape right now.
I'm looking good.
These ones are really fun.
I know,
by
this
the
is
way.
tough.
because
Look,
everybody's
all
looking.
these guys are-
everybody's looking really good.
I don't think I can
Chad's got a
miss.
really good list.
Yeah,
I don't
Chad's
think
is
I can
really
miss
good.
with either of these guys. Oh, fuck, man. Fuck, man.
Take your time.
I'm going Chuck Norris.
Oh,
I'm going Chuck Norris.
which Chuck Norris movies do you really like?
So here's the thing.
Dodgeball.
None of them. None
Yeah,
of them.
none of them.
I don't like any of them. I only know of Chuck Norris from Walker, Texas Rangers.
Yeah,
was
that's the
TV.
thing.
But Chuck Norris, he has the jokes about him. Do you remember the era when you're like, okay, it was Chuck Norris jokes? Hey guys, you heard about the snake the cobra that bit Chuck Norris, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
died an hour later. The snake.
Right. No,
So,
for sure. For
but-
sure.
but
He
as
was
far as an action guy-
he was a meme before memes.
Correct.
We're talking about action movies.
Yeah, look at
And
all those
stars.
movies, dude. Code Silence, Delta Force was actually the one that I have seen. He's also in the second. It's a guy who's you're looking at him right now. I don't want to burn anyone's pick.
You haven't seen any of these.
But he's the no, of course not. It's all before my era. But you gotta
What
go.
are you? You're
What are you-
making
why
it.
are you tanking?
What do you also like?
I'm not tanking. It's
Also
Chuck
like,
Norris.
Dude,
he's a 10-time world karate champion.
You
Strider,
let down-
you
you let
choreographed
down-
his own
hits.
You let down the
Strider,
little
if it's-
bros, man.
Strider, if it's
You
before,
let us down,
this
bro.
isn't even before
Chuck
your
Norris is
era.
letting us down.
Yeah,
Dude, there's the
dude.
Bowflex commercials. He's in Air Force One. No. He's in fucking Delta Force. That's what I'm
Force
talking
of
about.
One.
Yeah. No, dude, he's a fucking beast.
Here, can I do mine now?
Go ahead.
All right, I'll do what you should have done, dude. If you wanted some martial arts, and that's
Yeah.
Jackie Chan.
See, I don't know if that's the one though. I think you could have gotten
It
him
might not
later.
be the one, but I think it's
coulda
stronger
gotten, I
than
could have
Chuck.
gotten him later. I was hoping I could get him on the swing because he is awesome. I love Jackie Chan. I was thinking him,
Well,
but I
there's-
think Chuck Norris is huge.
I wanted some martial. I get some martial arts in here now. You know,
Dude, I love this pick though, Chris. I gotta say, I love it.
and also did action. He was on fire with action comedy for a sec before every movie was an action comedy.
Oh, dude,
I think also
Shanghai
Does he?
I think he's known as the most famous man in the world. Something
I've
like
heard
the
that.
most famous movie star.
I mean, he's
'cause all
done.
China for sure.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
So the first movie I saw that I remember seeing of his, Rumble in the Bronx, freaking sick, dude.
Huge.
The bad guys have a freaking hovercraft, so sick.
Rumble in the
dude.
Bronx dude. The outtakes in those movies were like the best part.
Well, it's actually the second guy that I got that does his own stunts,
Nice.
and he broke his ankle jumping from building
and he
to
puts that
building.
thing.
Yeah, in Rumble in the Bronx, Rush Hour, dude. Shanghai Noon.
Wipe yourself off. You're
He
dead.
did.
So much fun. No, I love Jackie Chan, bro. And the Shanghai Noon, him and Owen Wilson, the chemistry, insane. Also, the name he uses in that movie, another star who could be on someone's list. Go watch a Chuck Norris movie, dude, and try
Nah,
to say it's
dude.
not an action and he's not a star.
Watch a Jackie Chan one instead. You'll have more fun.
You probably will.
And yeah, I just wanted somebody who's like straight action. This one being martial arts, but like he doesn't really mess around. You don't really see many dramatic Jackie Chan movies. You know, he never went for the Oscar. Just went to kick freaking butt, dude. Super Cop,
Sick.
Operation Condor. These are a lot of like really shitty movies,
Yeah.
but they're fun. And he made 1 million of them.
Yeah.
Good
That's
for
the
him.
thing. Rumble in the Bronx, not a great. Actually, I do actually have a lot of fun.
do
watching it,
like
but it's
that
not
movie.
winning any awards. But it's a great movie.
But I
dubbed over.
already have enough good movies with my first two guys where like they made like,
Yeah.
you know, like high caliber movies. And now, dude, and kind of my favorite Jackie Chan one, Who Am I, dude?
Also, Chad's saying JT's getting pics fed to him. I don't know if that's true or not.
Oh, because he's looking at his phone.
No, sometimes my lady helps me with pics, but we're not actually talking today. You guys can check my phone records, and I'm just looking at people's IMDb list. I'm clean today. My records are clean. I've done my dirty thing for the day.
Your reputation's tainted.
Yeah, that's no
You know
bueno.
what? All anybody's gonna remember is who takes home the dubs. So that's what I'm focused on,
dude.
Yeah.
What are you taking?
Your guys' puny moralizing means nothing to me. And with my next pick, I'm going with someone who many didn't think was born to be an action star. He didn't spend the 80s performing in action movies. And then in the 90s, he bulked up and he brought a brand new spin to the conventional action star. And in his wake, he left maybe one of the greatest runs in action movie history.
This is what I should have done.
I'm talking about a guy who did The Rock, Con Air, and Face Off all in a row, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, and then Gone in 60 Seconds shortly after that.
And then Gone in 60
Great
Seconds.
movie.
And
Dude,
you know
fucked
these
with me.
guys.
You got in my head when you're like, you need an action star, and I should have just taken Nick Cage.
Well, you guys
but
are
you
all-
convinced
you
me
guys
not
are-
to do
No,
it.
that's why I think this should be not. I don't
He's
think
so
this is the way the
smart.
list should go, but I do like Nick Cage.
And then-
I disagree with the direction of it, but keep going,
Agreed.
keep going.
And then, he's in Kick-Ass. He's in, you guys love National Treasure.
I do.
Raising
I
Arizona
do.
has some speed
More of an adventure
to it.
movie,
Wait,
but yeah.
dude, don't
sure,
pick
for
Raising
sure.
Arizona.
All right, no Raising Arizona. I mean, look, even with just the 3 action movies of Face Off, Con Air, and The Rock, to me, it's like the greatest run anyone's ever had in a 2-year
Yeah.
span. All 3 classics, all 3 different, all 3 heavily rewatchable. So I think,
and then you just add a couple one-offs, like you said, Kick-Ass, Gone in 60 Seconds, National Treasure, and that's a solid oeuvre in the
Yeah.
action adventure genre.
I love Nicolas Cage. I don't think of him as an action star.
Neither do I. But I love those movies that you picked.
but
love
what
them.
would you say is your favorite action movie? Would you say it's Con Air?
It might be Con Air, might be my favorite movie of all time.
And who is the lead in Con Air?
Cameron Poe, Nicolas Cage.
Right.
I love it.
And then when we went to San Francisco, where did we visit to pay homage to another action movie?
And to Rebirth Island, yes, The Rock.
Alcatraz, where the movie The Rock. Now, have we ever done that for any other action star?
Chad and I did walk the Constitution Trail in
For National Treasure?
National Treasure.
Oh, thank you.
But an adventure movie.
No, that was
No, fuck around.
that was for the town.
Yeah, that was for the town, boy.
Oh, shit.
Our boy Affleck.
Oh, right. Yeah. Hey, he could be up.
Copy. Dude, yeah, I don't know if I consider him an action star, but I love his
But like,
movies.
if you
I
look,
love
if you
Nicolas
look at all of
Cage,
his
yeah.
movies, like he's done a fuckload of
He has
action.
done a ton of them.
When
ton
you
of
two
them.
are doing
Ton
your
of them.
banter around action movies, which actor would you say is the most heavily quoted?
To Greg, probably Cage.
I mean, if we're being real though, Fast and Furious.
Oh, honestly, you know what?
Oh, Fast and Furious.
Actually,
that's true.
yeah, that
but
is
behind
true.
the Fast and Furious.
So number 2 would
It's
be
because his
would be
impression is
Cage.
so
That's
good.
true.
We're not saying
It's not
what
even-
about-
it's
Sex
not
and
even-
boosting cars.
Oh fuck.
Strider is like
love him.
2 to 3 years away from talking in his Nick Cage impression, just as the way that he talks. I've like listening to History is Dank.
Yeah.
I'm like, you flirt with it and go into it like at least half an episode now. Just like it's just how you talk now. It's just
I love
slowly
him so
creeping
much.
in.
I know. Look at my Clementia, dude.
Dude,
Dude.
has anyone seen Bangkok Dangerous?
No, it got really.
I did see
We
it.
walked out of a movie with Nick
Yeah,
Cage
we
movie
saw
one
it. We
time.
saw that
Yeah.
one.
Dude, not an action movie, but Long Legs was good. Anyone see Long Legs?
I haven't watched it
Not
yet.
yet.
He's hilarious in it.
Snake Eyes is a horrible movie.
You know, I do think Aaron's gonna ding me on that one though, but I feel good with the pick.
Do I get 2? I can't
Yeah.
You
remember.
get 2.
Oh wow.
2, baby.
And this is it, baby.
Oh wow.
This is
we
you're,
doing-
you're,
Yeah, 3
in,
and
you're
4.
in
Are we doing
good
4?
shape.
Are we doing 4 or
We're
5?
doing five. But,
Oh,
but,
wow.
But if he's got 2 picks here, this is what's gonna.
This is huge.
I'll be
Dude.
happy if you win.
Stop,
I will.
Stop.
I'll be, I swear to God. I
Stop
swear
that.
to God. All right.
Look,
All right, I'll back off.
the thing is, it was a good argument. It was a good
I know.
argument.
Hey, it's over. It's in the past.
all right, we'll move on.
I can't wait to argue about it after the pod. It's gonna be 4 guys on the corner outside, just screaming.
Look, this guy, he's lovable. Are his movies top tier? No. Does he do great action? Yes. Is he jacked? Yes. Does he look good doing pull-ups? Yes. I'm gonna go Jason Statham.
Oh, that's a great pick.
I mean, he just keeps cranking them out. He feels like not as talented martial arts wise as Jackie Chan, but he just keeps cranking out action movies, which I respect. And he's constantly entertaining us. Crank was ridiculous.
That's awesome.
Death Race, all the Fast and Furiouses. He's going, he's not as huge as The Rock, but he's going toe to toe with The Rock.
He's better.
Transporters are so good. I love the Transporters.
Transporters are sick. And he's a better fighter than 90% of the people on the list.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
he's so flexible.
Yeah.
And of the
It's notable. His kicks, the spread that he gets is just, it's awesome.
I'd say this about Jason Statham too. Of the guys who are more fighter than actor, he's the best actor.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Actually, The Mechanic is a pretty decent, like, run-of-the-mill action flick. The Ben Foster one.
Oh yeah.
It's actually solid.
I've heard good things about Beekeeper.
Oh, Beekeeper's hilarious.
The Beekeeper.
They
Is it David Ayer?
They use the word bee 6 million times in The Beekeeper. They talk about bees all the time in The Beekeeper. I will give it credit for that. Other than that, it's fine.
Cranks. The Cranks are amazing.
Cranks is so
Cranks.
funny.
Amazing movie.
I mean, Snatch
made
isn't
it-
an action movie, but it's one of my favorites.
Snatch is great, and he's not really like that was kind of his breakout role. He's
Yeah. Here's the
Just all
thing
the
too.
Guy Ritchie movies.
I mean, a lot of these guys, especially Kurt Russell, you can picture them fucking.
Oh.
But Jason Statham, I think, can really give it.
for
you know.
sure, for sure he can fuck.
So do you want your action movie star to be sexual? Because Arnold is kind of asexual.
Well,
Yeah,
it depends on
even
the
though he's so
star.
horny in real life.
Like, I do not like seeing The Rock has started to like make out with chicks in movies.
Oh, that's
Oh,
brutal.
No, I can't
It's
watch
brutal.
that. Can't watch that.
Red Notice, he makes out with Gal Gadot, and I'm like, what
Oh,
the
no.
fuck is
Oh,
this?
and then
dude?
he-
Knock it off.
In the Jungle Cruise, he kisses.
Emily, but she almost makes it work. Testament to her
Yeah.
acting skills.
She's awesome.
But yeah, it's like I don't want to see this. But Statham, I could see.
If The Rock was doing doggy in all those movies but not kissing, would that feel better?
It'd feel better. I don't know if it would feel
Right.
good. Yeah,
Yeah,
Better,
yeah.
but
Just,
not right.
like The Rock would have to like be having sex with The Rock, but with like
Yes.
long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the
You know,
thing.
like not a carbon
correct.
copy, but
Come
like
on,
pretty
Slack.
much the same.
Here's the
Dude.
thing. Statham can munch box and get dome.
Yeah.
He's probably the best at that.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
and the Italian Job.
Italian
Italian
Job's a
Job.
fun one.
Fun movie.
Yeah,
Heist-
Handsome
Heist-
Rob,
Rob.
dude.
All right, who's your next pick? Oh, and the one is sick.
Oh wait, the one with another guy.
Another guy.
Which, by the way, like I feel like you should take.
I could use that. I could use that energy. I'm gonna wait on that one.
Yeah, because you can get him later.
I can pick up one of those guys last and,
Yes,
and bolster out
exactly.
my list.
Yeah, maybe I should have done.
But your
that.
list needs a lot of bolstering because you have movie stars. People like movie stars, dude.
Look, Strider, if you don't pick Chuck Norris, you got the best list by a country mile.
Yeah, the Mel
It's
Gibson.
unreal.
The Mel Gibson
I'm
pick
getting
was
flack
actually.
for picking an action star on an action
getting-
star list.
Yeah,
Unreal.
but like, come on.
It's Chuck fucking Norris.
All right. This last guy.
At least,
It's fucking Chuck Norris.
at least if you went with one of the other guys,
insane.
you'd have like a movie that you would watch.
I mean, I've already made the point. It's not about.
It's not about.
Okay, sorry. Chad's picking. Chad's picking.
All right. This last guy. He's in both categories. He's done really great movies. He's won awards, but he's also done iconic action movies, and action movies that are very rewatchable that I love to watch. And first black guy on the list,
Hey,
Will Smith.
great pick. Dude, Chad, you might win. You have a really good list.
Will Smith.
Your list is good.
I'm a little brother boy with you. I'm a little brother boy with you, but
All
I
right,
don't
hold on.
know, bro.
Let me make my argument first.
I mean, I know the best. It's-
Bad Boys. Bad
for
Boys is
sure,
sick.
for sure.
Independence Day.
For sure.
Yeah.
Massive. What else? Dude, Wild Wild West. I enjoyed it as a kid.
No, Men in Black.
Yeah,
Men in Black.
Super fun.
I Am
Enemy-
Legend. I mean, he's great at pull-ups. Actually, his pull-ups kind of suck.
Enemy
in
of
it.
the State is a great movie, and he plays
Yeah.
just a regular guy. He's a lawyer who gets.
I think Enemy
freaking
of the State
NSA.
puts him over the top.
It's one of Enemy. If you guys haven't seen Enemy of the State, it is
I've
like
seen it. It's a
it is
great
one
movie.
of the most watchable. I'm talking to the chat mostly. I know you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Know. It's one of the most watchable movies ever, and you see why he's a movie star.
Yeah.
Movie star. Thank you, Chris.
And then you got iRobot, Not
iRobot.
great, but it's solid enough.
Hancock, I never
Which in
saw.
Spanish is
I heard
Hancock is
good.
bad.
It's bad.
It starts good, and then the last hour is bad.
I heard Gemini. Did
Bad.
Gemini Man?
Man unwatchable.
No, Gemini Man's pretty horrible because the
unwatchable.
CGI younger self, he moves like he has no bones.
Right.
It doesn't look real.
Your
at
brain
all.
sees it and you're like, this isn't nice. This isn't right.
And for me, it's like, what are their top action movies? Like, are they super bangers that you can watch all the time? And with him, it's Bad Boys, Enemy of the State, Independence Day, and then you can go like Men in Black, or you could go like iRobot.
Or you go with one of the
Yeah.
sequel. You go with Bad Boys 2.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, those are so
good.
sick.
Yeah, Bad Boys 2 when I was a kid. Like,
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I haven't seen the fourth one, but the third one was solid. I'm sure I'll catch the fourth one
Mike Lowry.
on VOD soon enough.
Do you remember what Michael Bay told him when he runs with his like
Shirt open?
shirt open, and he's chasing through the streets of Miami to get Tia Leone? After they finished shooting, Michael Bay looked at him and said, "Congratulations, I just made you a fucking movie star."
wow.
And then his other big moment, I think, is in Independence Day when he's in the dog fight with the alien, and then he opens the thing, and it's the scary thing. Welcome to Earth.
Dude, the theater clapped.
yeah.
The theater clapped when he said that. When
Yeah.
I saw it in Palm Springs on
sick.
4th of July weekend, the whole theater were going, because we've been getting our ass
We
kicked
were in
by the
Jackson,
aliens,
dude.
bro.
Yeah.
We were in Jackson. I remember exactly where I was, dude, because the movie's so freaking sick.
Bro, the aliens were getting us,
Low
dude.
bridge. I still say that, dude. When he flies under, when the alien shoots off and like a big rock is falling and he goes under it gratuitously, but he's laughing about it. And he's low bridge. I still say that all the time.
Low Bridge, great call.
Guys, I'm interrupting this podcast, letting you know once again that Strider's special comes out October 29th, All Things Comedy YouTube. We are on tour, coming to a city near you. Get your tickets at chadandjt.com. We're going to be at the Comedy Store next week. And then we got Spokane and Canada coming up after that. Pittsburgh, New York City, all that fun stuff. Tickets at chadandjt.com. We're also brought to you by our legends at Jack Black Deodorant. Guys, the best antiperspirant in the biz. I started using them. I love it. I smell fantastic. My girlfriend is stoked. And you know I've been hitting the gym lately. I've been trying to get buff. It's great for my biceps, but I definitely need a deodorant that can keep up with my gains. Okay, that's where Jack Black comes in. And you know what? It shouldn't bother me that women's body care products are always much nicer than men's, but it kind of does. That's why I'm officially hooked on Jack Black, the deodorant. It's the best, dude. Jack Black just came out with 4 new scents of their number 1 deodorant, Pit Boss. Their deodorant is the best at controlling odor and wetness no matter what you're doing. Now I can have my cleanser, lotion, antiperspirant. I can't even say the word, but I'm so stoked on them. Antiperspirant, all in our favorite scent, my favorite scent, which is a total game changer. The original Pit Boss deodorant. Look at it. Fantastic packaging. It looks beautiful, smells beautiful. You can get shaving cream. If you want to be if you want to be the guy's guy, if you want to be an action star, if you want to look and smell like an action star, probably how Harrison Ford smells, make sure you get Jack Black. It's authentic, original, makes you look badass. And they've got Big Sur, which offers a refreshing aroma that mixes marine accord and amber, blue midnight, adventurous notes of black pepper and lavender. Jack Zen, a grounding blend of bamboo and violet, and Black Reserve is an elite woody formula with striking notes of cardamom and cedarwood. Hell yeah, dudes. I used Jack Black this morning, dude. I went for a run. I smell fantastic. I'm stoked. It was founded over 20 years ago, and I freaking love it. If you want simple, effective products that do what they say they're going to do, you need Jack Black. Okay? Head to getjackblack.com/godeep and use code GODEEP for 10% off your order and free shipping. Once again, that's getjackblack.com/godeep for 10% off your order plus free shipping. And make sure you use my promo code GODEEP so they know I sent you. Let's get back to the show.
Unfortunately, there's great action movie performances by women throughout history, but no one got the chance to do it over and over again to where they could go
I think the
toe-to-toe
closest-
with Sly or Arnold.
Yeah.
No, I think Angie might have it.
Angelina Jolie has some really good. Charlize Theron
Because she actually has like the middle ones. She has like
Mia Djokovic,
Salt.
I guess, with all the
Gal Gadot, if she was a better
Dude, Mia
actress.
Djokovic.
Mia Djokovic.
Yeah.
Run Lola
it's just I think
But who
And
gets to do it over and over again the way these guys do? No one really.
I know, that's
Thurman's badass, but it's only 2 movies. It's only that franchise,
Right.
the Kill Bill franchise.
It's like, and then with the superhero movies, I just don't really like them as action. That can't be
I know.
your biggest thing for me personally. But like, I mean, Emily Blunt's done a couple. Angelina Jolie's done a couple. Because Angelina Jolie has Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Salt. She was in a Marvels movie, but it was bad. Called The Marvels.
And she's Lara Croft. Yeah.
And she's Lara Croft.
Yeah.
So she has a franchise.
Yeah.
She's probably the closest one. But it's so tough when it's still not as many as all these people.
for sure.
All right. It's a great list. I really got to dig deep on this one. Because I think
I like that. I like
Oh, hell yeah, Chad. I got a 2 for Chad. Yes, let's go.
You got
I'm still in there.
Damn, dude, this chat, bro.
Dude, you can't underestimate the power of Rush Hour. People fucking love that movie because
unreal.
it's perfect.
I love it too. It is good. It's great.
Lee!
Who directed that?
Brett
It's
Ratner.
So good. Brett Ratner. Yeah.
So this guy was my number 10 overall. I think he is the quintessential martial artist action star. I think he's the one who actually introduced that to the world.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
here we
made
go.
it a thing. He brought over a wave of performers after him, and he redefined who could be an action star and basically brought martial arts to American pop culture. I'm going with Bruce Lee.
That's your best pick at 4.
He there's a thing about Bruce Lee too. If you watch his highest production movie, Enter the Dragon, which is a sick,
It's so good.
it started the trope of like, hey, there's a tournament with like some other stuff going on, but it's a fighting tournament movie. Those
Who else is in
always
that?
rip.
Chuck Norris.
No, he's not in
No,
that.
he's
one.
not in
He's
that
the
one.
second one.
There's a cool dude named Jim Kelly's in it.
He's fucking sick. Jim Kelly's the man. Dude, the speed of Bruce Lee's punches and kicks in the movie, they must have sped up the frames, but he looks
The one kick in the final fight.
yeah, is incredible. And yeah, Bruce Lee was just the man. And what was cool about it is he's one of the few action stars that brings like a full philosophy to the film. Like you can watch Into the Dragon, he's like, don't be rigid, be like water. When your boy talks shit on your pick, flow with it. He said all these things in Enter the Dragon. And, you know, so he's actually kind of, you're watching him beat ass. He's not the biggest guy too, which is sick. He's like 5'8", like 160.
But he's ripped and
he's shredded. And you believe he can
fucking
kick it with
smacks people, dude.
Yeah.
and you always respected his mind. You're like, dude, this guy has a powerful dome, and that's what makes him the top dog.
Which is the one where Chuck Norris is the bad guy?
The second one.
No, it's
No,
called
it's
like,
called- it's
it's a
because it's not Game of
I'll see
Death.
it.
That one has Kareem.
That one's awesome.
What movie has
that
Bruce
one's
Lee
cool
and
because it's
Chuck
4
Norris?
stories. He goes up one story at a time fighting guys. Look up Chuck Norris.
The Way of the Dragon.
Yeah, that's
1972,
it.
The Way of the Dragon.
So that ends with them fighting in the Coliseum, and it's pretty sick. And that's what put Chuck Norris on the map.
Yeah, who's a huge action star. Dude, I love that pick. Bruce Lee's a badass pick. Honestly, he might be the dude who could kick everyone's ass on this list. I think he
Yeah.
might win in a fight of everyone in here.
Yeah.
He was once fighting a wrestler who pinned him, and the wrestler said, "I got you," and said Bruce Lee said, "No, in real life I would have won. I would have bit you."
And dude, tragically taken too soon. He would have done a lot more great stuff.
Yeah, and his son was a good action movie star and would have also been a good one.
How did
Yeah.
he die?
I think it was on Game of Death. There was like a gun malfunction.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Him and his son.
Oh no, that's how
That's
his
his
son
son
died.
died.
That's how his son died. He died from a heart thing, and I don't think they ever fully.
Because I
knew
feel
why.
like I remember you telling me that like somebody like when we were kids that somebody said he was meditating too hard.
Someone
but it was
told
also
us
like
that.
but it was also like
Hilarious.
I was like 6 and JT was 8. So it's like I don't know if that's I don't think a doctor wrote that down on like
Swelling of the brain. But yeah, so isn't kind of like some people thought he might have been murdered.
allergic reaction
Yeah.
to a headache medication.
6 days before the release of Enter the Dragon.
Hey, people also
Gosh
search
darn.
for Chuck Norris.
Yeah, he's a huge star. I don't know what people are talking about. It's like insane. I feel like Joe Marrese here. I'm like, dude, come on, bro. Aaron's gonna give me love on that.
You know what? This is going to be a pretty epic finale, though.
I'm geared up to get last. I need to really make some moves here.
We've set up a big finale.
I don't
Chad, you're kind of in an action movie right now,
know what to ooh.
and I'm the villain.
Dude, Gary Oldman's
And
played a villain.
you could thwart me.
You know what? I'm gonna go with.
Or I could win.
I'm gonna go with Liam Neeson.
Good pick.
I was
That was a big pick.
I was
needed that.
I was
That
game planning
good.
on the way over with Becca, and I'm like, the thing is, Taken might be the most influential movie of like the last 15, 20 years, because it made the old guy beats everyone up and is super like badass, like the most popular, most bankable movie for because then you see so many of the guys, like Mel Gibson started doing them after Liam Neeson. Like every aging movie star like got to be like, all right, well now I just beat people up for all my movies. And the first Taken, I rewatched it like 2 weeks ago with my father-in-law. He had never seen it.
Oh, dude.
And he was like afterwards, he's like, that was very enjoyable. I'm like, oh yeah, baby. Like we also caught it. We were already she was getting taken as I put it on. I'm like, perfect. We got an hour and 10 minutes. It's great. You're going to love this.
That's always the best way to pick it up, dude. Is in that
oh
point.
yeah. Cause it's just like, I have a very particular set of skills. Like it opens with like, and then it's just off to the races. And he never stops moving forward. It's always progress. And then he just punches his way through. He's very tactical. And then now he's made $1 million of these fucking movies.
And he snuck in The Gray, which is a freaking...
And The Gray is really good. And then
No, we were
earlier in his
talking about that
career, he
movie.
had Rob Roy, which is mostly just
The
like kind of
sword
like
fighting.
it's like a people where he wears a kilt the whole time, and it's like an epic, but it has some sick sword fighting. A duel against Tim Roth. He's got a big ass sword. Tim Roth has like a little blade, and he's very fast. And that's a very fun action scene, and it's got other good scenes
He's
in it.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
He's Qui-Gon, dude. He's freaking Aslan in Chronicles of Narnia. I'll take that, dude. He's a fucking lion.
Oh, you're giving him... Yeah.
Well, dude, there's actually badass action in Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. But obviously Taken, and then all the variations of Taken that he did, including 2 and 3.
3 you can't watch. 2 is okay.
Oh, Kingdom of Heaven, dude.
Batman
Oh, I'll
Begins.
take
Small
that.
role,
dude.
but huge in
Small
it,
role,
yes.
but he does chop a guy's head in half down the middle.
That's
Yep.
sick.
Yep.
Batman Begins.
Batman Begins,
Ra's al
dude. Ra's al
Ghul.
Ghul.
Great movie.
Always mind your footing. And yeah, like
Rub your chest.
oh, the
Rub your
A-Team.
chest will make you stronger.
A-Team's totally solid.
A-Team, awesome.
And yeah, I mean, look, we're getting a little bit later in there, so it's not Tom Cruise, but I like it.
Oh, we're doing 5 picks?
This is the critical...
I might take a chick.
Dude, let me tell you, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's not the move. It's not the move. I love chicks.
All right, who's next?
No, you don't.
I think I'm up.
You sound like all the people I dated.
Do I go back to back here?
Yeah, to close it out.
Close it out.
Okay.
You're still in it.
Let's see here. This is tough, dude. Late in the draft. What do you do? How do you do?
5 seconds on the shot clock.
Consulting the list, exactly. Bottom of the 9th, 3 outs.
2 out.
What do? You don't go with Dwayne. You don't take Dwayne, dude. The Rock Johnson.
I refuse.
I refuse to take him. I might go with... Oh, man. Old head pick.
Oh, I think I know what I'm going to do next. It's dumb.
Chat's in my head, dude.
No, don't do it, Chris.
Ooh.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I know what you're going to do. Don't do it. No way.
I think that's where I'm going.
Yeah, it's smart.
There is kind of like a movie star light pick still on the board.
That's what I'm thinking, and I want that, but I can't think of who it is. I'm like, who's the movie star? Because we're going more movie star, and I have some action guys, but people don't like action stars for action lists. So I'm like, oh, man. What do you even do? And there's a guy that I love right now that's on there, but he doesn't have that many movies.
Is he young to where it's like he could fill it out later?
I might just, well, I bet I'm picking back to back, but Aaron might get me with this because he loves stuff. But I'm going to go with, right here, I'm just going to go with Wesley Snipes.
Great.
Great. I was hoping
I'm going Wesley Snipes. He's Blade.
Blade is so sick.
unreal.
And Blade 2 is very sick.
But he hasn't done that like many movies. But
Passenger 57.
I love Passenger. Dude, the bad guy in Passenger 57.
Hilarious.
So funny. It's so hokey, but it's just awesome. I mean, I don't think we can count White Men Can't Jump, but like they're playing
the
basketball
way he
and
plays
it's
basketball,
sports.
the way he plays basketball makes it look like kung fu.
That's what I mean. I'm like, dude, he's moving so well in it where I'm like, dude, like, is this considered stunts? Like, he's so good.
And it's so unique. He dribbles so high. No one plays like that.
He's awesome in Demolition Man. We're back
Amazing
to
as the
that.
bad guy.
Oh, Demolition
Simon
Man,
Phoenix,
he's so
dude.
funny.
He's
His
so
bleached
good.
hair.
He's so zany in it, and it worked so well.
It's
You
unreal.
know what? And he's goofy, but he's still badass. He's not
Yeah,
like
no, he's like not scary, but like he's like a good bad
the
guy.
humor makes him more like dangerous.
Yeah,
Totally. He's wily. He's
Passenger
also with the
50
sequel to U.S. Marshals. He's in that.
Oh,
which
U.S.
is
Marshals is
solid.
in Passenger
Drop
50.
Zone. I forgot about that. movie.
Drop Zone's amazing.
Great fucking movie. Drop Zone.
Oh my god, it's a bad movie, but it's so
yes,
fun.
exactly.
You'll
It's one of
love
those
it.
where you're like, why am I watching?
Money Train's honestly
Money
kinda
Train's
sick.
a good movie. I like
New
Money
Jack
Train.
City. I mean, what are we considering that? What's the
that's,
baseball movie
It's
with?
more of like an American gangster. Like, do you
Yeah.
think American Gangsters? In it?
It's a crime
not.
drama.
It's not really.
But it's a really good movie.
Yeah.
He's amazing in it. He's such a good bad guy in it.
Nino
You know what
Brown.
I was gonna say is what's cool about Wesley Snipes. He's like a really good guy, and then he's like an incredible bad guy.
Yeah.
Like he's so
He
good.
can be sinister. He's very good
Which
at that.
what's what like works for Blade. He's kind of just like
yeah,
Blade, he gets to be he's funny. He like smiles out of the side, like the smallest smile, but like, and his outfits in Blade are fucking top notch.
Those two movies don't get the first two Blades are some of
Awesome.
the sickest movies.
they were the first comic
ever.
book movies. They were like they started that whole thing technically.
Yeah, it was a big deal. Like you and Greg would talk about the first Blade
all the time. I mean, Greg sends a gif of some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill all the time, and then he kicks a knife into Deacon Frost's head.
Also, rest in peace. Did Chris Christopherson just pass away?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Whistler.
Oh,
great.
dude, yeah. Let's dedicate this whole draft to Chris Christopherson.
Dude, who
amazing.
else? Other people.
A man who showed us how to
Dikembe,
live.
Pete Rose.
Pete Rose.
Well, we can only dedicate it to one. We're going
That's
Yeah,
true,
Chris
that's true,
Christopherson,
that's true.
Whistler, miss you, dog.
But rest in peace to the other really special guys too.
I like that pick a lot. I was hoping he would get picked.
Yeah, he's awesome. Doesn't have the largest body of work, but he's got a solid body of work. Like you watch any of those movies, you're having a great fucking time. Art of War, dude. Let's go.
Art of War, dude. I randomly
it's
watched
actually
that
pretty
movie
sick.
like a million times. It's horrible, but I like it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is these movies can be bad, but you're having fun.
Michael Bean is the bad
Blade.
guy. Oh,
Blade.
Murder at
Murder at
1600.
1600.
Murder at
Oh, yeah,
1600
that's
is
kind
pretty.
of a dope movie. I
That's
wanna
a fun
watch that
one.
again.
It's also like it's Dennis Miller, Diane Lane. Like it's got a good cast. It's fun.
Yeah, that someone dies at the White House and he's the detective investigating it. That's a nice plot.
That is nice. I'm trying to think of if I can get that movie star guy that's on the list, but okay. Rounding it out,
Just pick Dwayne.
Do I want to? No, I'm never picking him. But on principle, I'm not. Dude, if you see him in a movie, you know the stakes are zero. I literally can't
Like,
watch it.
no one's gonna die.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
watch it. Okay.
It's Dwayne Johnson
That being
versus
said,
a giant giraffe.
exactly, dude. Okay, do I want a guy that can move and do some kung fu here? But JT's got the best kung fu guy. That's the move. I already got Chuck Norris, who's a karate champ, 10-time world champ, real guy, can kick some ass. I might need a guy on here.
And dude, also in really good shape at 80 with the bow flex. Like he's
Bro,
moving
exactly.
all the time.
He's still, and he does funny commercials now, and he's in on his own joke. I love him. Can't say enough about him. Happy to have him at 3.
Yeah. You love watching infomercials.
I do. That's big about me. I'm old. It's true. I do. That's where I get all my stuff. Shit, man. There's like an old guy that I could do here, but I'd really have to make an argument. Chat's not going to love me for it. There's another guy who's not quite as old, but who is badass, who is a star.
What are you talking?
You just got to pick one. Man.
I know. Let me see. Hold on. Let me look at this list real quick and see if I just go with a little bit of a younger guy.
You've definitely taken the. I normally
taking
take
a lot of time.
long
I'm taking a lot of time.
I take forever.
Dude, what if I did Sigourney Weaver? No, I'm not going to do it. Oh, you know who I might go with right now? I'm going to go a little bit younger. And there's a guy in here that I'm going to leave off, but I'm going to go with Daniel Craig.
Oh, nice.
I'm going with
Good
James Bond.
Yeah.
And James Bond, there's other James Bonds, but I mean, come on. This is your biggest action role. And he made the role a little bit more badass. He's doing parkour. It's fucking James Bond. It's the most iconic role that there is. Of course, there's ones before him, but I think he's the coolest, most badass, most versatile Bond. And he's done a couple other
Layer
action
Cake is
movies
sick.
in there. Yeah, Layer Cake.
Yeah, that's a sick non-action movie.
Yeah, it's more of like a
He is in the first Tomb
heist
Raider
movie.
as the sexy
Oh
guy.
yeah, he has a nice butt in that. Too.
True.
Exactly. Yeah, he takes a shower. It's fucking
Defiance, good movie. Good movie.
awesome. It's really just the Bond movie.
It's really just the Bonds, but he's fucking awesome. He's more of a.
Because I'm trying. Because like, I love Daniel Craig.
I love
because
him.
like Dragon Tattoo. No.
No,
I mean, a guy gets a dildo.
because he's
kicked up
more
his
just
butt,
science.
but
It's more a
that's-
thriller.
Yeah, that's Knives Out movies. No.
Oh, Munich's pretty fucking sick, dude.
Munich's got
sick.
some gnarly scenes.
Yeah, it does. JT had one of the best all-time jokes.
But I mean, his run of Bond
won't
movies
say.
is incredible.
during
I
the
think.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
I think he might be my favorite.
he's James Bond, and this is pick 5. I'm adding it on there.
Defiance is
Yeah.
not that great of a movie, but
I like Defiance, but I'm a World War II guy.
it's got some sick scenes in it.
Yeah.
Logan
What do you mean
Lucky's
it's
not an
impossible?
action movie, but
Adventure.
heist
but
movie,
he's
heist.
he's so fun in that.
he's
He's
awesome.
great.
The Golden Compass. It's got some action.
Not really.
but,
I mean, you got the Bond movies. That's like 5 right there.
Huge franchise.
Oh, and Tomb Raider.
And he's my favorite Bond.
Yeah, which is the biggest action franchise in history, except for maybe one that will get picked later.
All right. It's in. Damn, I'm
All
getting
right.
last from the list, bro. They don't love me at all.
I don't know if. You know what? I'm just gonna have fun with this one. I'm going Seagal.
Great pick.
It's fun. I mean, dude, what's the one when he's on the boat?
It's the best one, and that's
chef.
what I was
I'm
what I
the
was saying
chef.
about Chuck Norris is like real karate guy, by the way.
Yeah, but he's bad, actually.
But like
though.
you'd actually watch Under Siege. Like you would actually. Oh yeah, I forgot. Chuck Norris is known for being a really good actor.
Yeah, but he's good at karate. But I mean, you are right.
Oh,
I would.
Seagal is an awesome.
Seagal does not move his feet. It's
Exactly.
all hands. It's all
you seen
quick
that thing?
hands, and he just smacks and punches or slices with his hands. He doesn't move in any of his action movies. It's so funny. Under Siege, Tommy Lee Jones is a bad guy. It's a legit.
He's too good as a bad guy.
It's a legit good movie. Like it's
I think it's a top 10 action
It's
movie.
one of the
all
best
time.
action movies ever.
I'm
Which
the
is why,
chef, Navy SEAL on punishment. Great premise.
yeah, everybody thinks he's a chef, but
Yeah.
he's not a chef because he punched out one of his commanding officers who tried to send his men to death. So he got busted down to a cook.
Yes.
And he has to stop Tommy Lee Jones from nuking Honolulu.
It's a great movie. It's just a pure great
And
movie.
what was cool about Seagal is the build up in every action movie was in the end, the main good guy will fight the main bad guy. The main bad guy will be winning the fight. And then the main good guy will dig deep and end up winning.
Exactly.
In Seagal movies, he wins the whole time. And that's what's awesome
He's
about it.
it never looks like he's about to lose. He's always dominating. Like in Under Siege, like he's like bitch slapping Tommy Lee Jones, who's been a great bad guy up until this point, and then he just literally smacks the shit out of him, and then throws him through like a screen and kills him after
And he
sticking it.
lets,
So good.
he only gets hit once and he lets Tommy Lee Jones hit him. And then he goes and spits out the blood and keeps going.
He's like so many corny bad movies. Fire Down Below is a good one. Hard to Kill, he's banging his wife to start the movie.
Good.
And then guys come in with a shotgun. He literally takes a shotgun to the chest, rolls up the bed, and lands on his feet, and then charges, gets shot again in the midsection with a 12 gauge. You're 5 minutes into the movie. It's Hard to Kill because he survives that and gets vengeance on the guys for killing his wife. Amazing. Like amazingly dumb shit.
That's what I'm saying. These are great. That's
Also, the best action scene in Above the Law where he just walks into the bar. I think it's Above the Law. He walks in and goes, "Here is my gun. Here is my badge." And he just beats up like 40 guys in a pool hall. It's
His line delivery is also so fun and so lazy. He's like,
Yeah, it's barely acting, but it is acting.
yeah.
I do think Glimmerman, somebody goes to rob him and he's like, "Oh, here, take my credit card." And then he flips and it's got a little knife on it and he slits the guy's throat. It's like, who has a
best.
knife
It's the
on their
best.
and then the way that Steven Seagal got famous.
Yeah, he was a trainer, right?
His agent was Mike Lovitz, who ran CAA, and Mike Lovitz was like, "I can make anyone an action star," and he took his Aikido trainer Steven Seagal and put him in movies.
Incredible,
he breaks a lot of fingers. Like
Look at the way he looks,
his
dude.
style is like breaking fingers and like smacking people or a lot of knife play.
Yeah.
Still uses a gun plenty. He started rocking the goatee late career. I haven't really seen any of those movies because they look like they were made for $4. But yeah, that's my last pick. Under Siege is one of my favorite action movies of all time, and he's just like he's a lot of movies straight to video, bad action movies, but also has on
DVD.
They filmed it somewhere where like you know there are no rules, anything flies, and so he probably did
human
break
rights
people's
violations
fingers.
on a lot of those productions.
He was one of the I kind of wanted one of those action guys to round out the list.
All right, with my last pick, I'm going with someone who is nothing short of a cultural icon. He has carried the largest film franchise in cinematic history on his back.
No.
And in true action form, another formidable action star tried to interlope and take it from him midstream. And through sheer dominant will and star power, he re-grasped control and led it in his vision. I'm going with the OG, someone who's kind of responsible for everything we do. I'm going with Vin Diesel.
Dude, takes it right out from under Chad Daddy.
I know, dude.
Takes it right out from under him.
Now, a lot of his movies are critically underrated. They have not been appreciated by the intelligentsia, but to the people, to the everyday Americans who walk this earth, we know what Vin Diesel means to us. And, you know, if we're talking about quotability, he's right there.
I am Groot.
He's right there with Arnold. Oh, do I get points for the Guardians
You do,
too?
yeah. You
Oh,
got-
yeah, sure,
we'll give you
dude.
that.
Groot's-
Whoa!
He's Groot, bro.
Dude, I'm taking
am Groot.
Aslan from Lord of the Rings, and he bites off the witch's fucking head.
Yeah,
so
bro.
you can take Groot. He murders a lot of people in those movies.
I like Riddick too, dude.
Riddick. Chronicles of Riddick is a sick movie.
Yeah.
The fight scenes are cool. He's in Saving Private Ryan.
He's in
for
Saving
the
Private
6
Ryan.
seconds.
I don't know if he's exactly the action guy in that movie, but he's in it.
And his fight scene in
he's
Knockaround,
in
guys,
it.
he has a badass monologue in that.
He
500.
does.
That's how many fights before you can say you're a legitimate tough guy.
Also, his sister famously made a rule where he had to take the same amount of punches or land the same amount of punches as the other stars in his movies.
The Rock tried to
Love
take the
that.
Fast and Furious from him.
Yeah.
And
You
he
don't do
said-
that, Dwayne. Get out.
And he said,
And he said, "This is about family, and this is my family."
Which I love about
I tried to let you in, and then you tried to steal my family.
can we also put up the photo of me and Chad with Vin Diesel at this moment, Jake, in the edit?
It's a beautiful thing.
Because this was like a really big... Yeah,
There it
there it
is.
is.
That was so awesome seeing that.
That's awesome, dude.
We were on a lot of
me.
mushrooms.
That was
Dude, his
awesome.
shades, dude, that he's wearing, that's
Look at that.
awesome.
It was a beautiful moment. That was when me and Chad were brothers before I sandbagged his Sly Stallone pit.
The thing is, I agree with your argument.
Yes.
You did it in a very gnarly way, shitty.
Yeah, you just have
But
to wait for
it
the
was
guy to do the
also
pick.
funny. Also,
No,
it's
but
like
I feel bad dumping on someone after their
We always
pick.
do it. What are you talking about? You feel bad about that?
I don't
That's all
believe
we
that.
do. Yeah,
I don't believe that.
swear
Oh,
that
I
was
feel
my
bad doing it
rationale.
after the
I
fact.
know it doesn't sound
So
good.
I'll
Let's
do
jump
it
into the pool.
before.
I feel bad.
If you feel
Get outta
bad,
here.
then don't do it.
No, I,
you know
I
what I
like
mean?
doing it preemptively.
No one's ever done that before.
Yeah, because it's
No,
twisted
no,
and
I
it's
don't-
sick.
Yeah,
not because it's not because it's
way
more
later.
moral.
Bad
Yeah,
faith, bro.
it's way below the
bad.
belt.
It's bad.
Yeah,
Dude.
bad.
Well, we'll see what happens next time we draft.
I'm not doing that.
I wouldn't do a move like
I'd
that.
never do that. I'd never do
No,
that.
I have a code.
Same.
No, that's
I have
it
a
is.
code and it's getting last.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's what I do.
It is
Yeah.
kind of funny though.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it made great podcast.
It made good.
I'm just gonna go
fodder.
30. Next time I'm gonna list 30 things and why they suck, and then pick my pick.
Yeah, exactly. Just say
Just
everyone's
sandbag
picks. This is
every
why this
pick
is wrong.
that
This
might
is wrong.
get
This is
picked.
wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. But here's mine. Yeah, no.
But you know, to your credit, you got to have a good pick after you say that.
And
You did have a
it
good
was something you could have gotten in round.
Oh,
three.
I
Yeah.
raised the competitive
You could
fire.
have gotten it
And
round
also,
I can't wait to hear what Aaron does with this list. Honestly,
I'm
Okay,
hoping.
Chad,
I'm
you're
hoping he
picking. We're
likes
stalling.
Seagal.
Okay,
Let's go. We're stalling.
Okay, this last guy.
Coming for me, Mr. Stahl himself.
You know, I was gonna go Vin Diesel.
Of course.
I love him. Triple X. Did we talk about Triple X?
No.
Nope.
Things I do for my country.
Failed to
another
mention it.
classic.
Dude,
Dude.
I say that before I have sex every time.
Oh yeah. I wear a fur coat, let it go, and just let my body do the talking. But this guy, he's always been jacked. He looks good in a pair of Calvin Kleins. Ooh. He's been in great movies.
Oh, nice.
He's he makes you reconnect with God. He's a true inspiration. He almost stopped 9/11. Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah. I mean, this is your last pick. I love him. He's been in some action stuff, but this is a movie star.
You know what's great? He still does action movies, but they're just not getting through to people.
No.
But if you look at his all-time list, like Big Hit is sick. Contraband is sick.
Two Guns is sick.
Dude, Shooter's awesome. Shooter's amazing.
I don't love Shooter, but I hear you.
I love Shooter.
Lone Survivor.
Three Kings.
But
I don't know. Is that
what's his
movie?
number one?
Clooney's. I mean, his number one movie of all time is probably Boogie Nights, maybe.
No, what's his number one action movie?
Dude, you know what? For me, it's kind
Italian Job. Is that
for me? It's The Big Hit or Two Guns. Actually,
I think it's Contraband is his sickest.
You know, same director as Two Guns.
Two
so
Guns
we're kind of doing. The's more action
really
in
funny
Two
in
Guns.
Two Guns.
He's really funny, and it's got Denzel in it.
Lone Survivor's good. I love that.
It's just hard to watch because so many guys get smoked.
It's tough to rewatch.
I don't like seeing seals go down.
Same here.
I watched Deepwater Horizon recently.
Pretty bad.
No, it's
good.
It's decent.
You know, it's supposed to be J.C. Shandor was going to do it, and then he got the boot late. I think he might have done a better version of it. It also is. I think that's the movie that put what's that director's name? Peter Berg on like his realistic tragedy direction, where like he did that.
Well, he did
Patriot
Lone Survivor
Day.
first. That was the first.
Oh, that's
and
right,
then
you're
it was Patriot Day, then Deepwater. I think.
Oh, so I'm way off. Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg and Peter Berg are just looking for regular dudes to step up in moments of crisis. They're like, let's make this.
It's a smart
movie.
marketing pitch. A lot of America was like, let's go.
Fighter's a good movie.
Yeah. Is that an action movie?
Boxing, yes. Don't try to trap me.
You think The Fighter is an action movie?
I'll take it.
I'll take
It's a fighting movie.
You know, what about our gambling movies action movies?
Yes.
Baby, the action. I love that. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, well, you know, Mark Wahlberg is in a movie
Good
called
call,
The Gambler.
dude.
Yeah.
Where he plays an English professor.
Oh, The Corruptor could have been cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes. Is that action?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a disaster.
Horrendous
though.
movies.
That movie's a disaster.
He's in some of the later Transformers movies that are horrible.
Bad, yep.
Max Payne. I had high hopes for Max Payne.
I know.
I've never
It's
been
kind of
able to
a bummer.
watch it. Perfect Storm.
Perfect Storm.
You know, Wahlberg really needs to get with a good director again, because he's kind of just like
He's doing a lot of Infinite was pretty bad. I was
he's
bummed about
pooing
that.
along.
Well, I think he's so amped on productivity. He's like, yeah, let's do that. Let's do it.
Yeah.
He needs to take a step back.
I should watch his.
like
I
The
should
Rock
watch
a
his.
little bit.
I should watch his
Yeah.
dog movie because I'm sure it's cute.
Oh yeah, and nothing better than a dog movie.
True.
Dude, nobody took. When I was saying like, there's kind of like a movie star light.
yeah.
I was talking about Gerard Butler.
Oh, he's
yeah.
great. I would have gone with him. He's really good.
Yeah, the 300, bro.
And
White
then
House
Den of
Down.
Thieves.
Also the White House Downs.
No, it's Olympus Has Fallen.
Olympus
But yeah,
Has Fallen.
Those movies are awesome.
1 and 3 are really good. 2 is horrible, but 1 and 3 rock.
Is 2 the one with the drones?
No, that's 3.
Okay.
Drones,
Yeah.
dude. That's kind of prescient because now that's a thing.
I know,
And that
yeah.
movie came out of.
Dude, Olympus is fun. I remember
Who's the female? 3 letters.
Lucy Liu.
Is that it, Jake?
Who's the girl that was Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
Michelle Yeoh.
Michelle Yeoh. She's on a lot.
Jake, who's the female?
Uma Thurman.
Yeah, it's
No,
only
she's
the
only
Kill
the-
Bills.
One franchise, but she's amazing in it.
She's amazing. Yeah, I talked about her too, but it's just two
we did
movies.
But like
her.
Gerard Butler also has like Greenland is like an adventure movie. That's good though.
Yeah. Adventure.
Plane was a good action movie. I don't know if he has a lot of like those mid-tier action movies that are totally solid. Gerard Butler. I just like
He's the Phantom and the Phantom.
What
of the
about
Opera.
Christian Bale, Tom Hardy, Denzel Washington? Like more of the big actor.
Denzel. Yeah.
Charlize. I might even
See,
put
none
in
of us
there.
take Denzel. He's done a lot of action movies. He's done
You could have put
taken
Denzel.
That's what I'm saying. He's more than action.
But Denzel, it's like I said, I love Two Guns, and then it's a lot of the Man on Fire. But there's actually not.
Equalizer.
He's
I don't like
very
the Equalizer
believable.
movie. I haven't really
He's
watched
very
them.
believable, dominating.
Yeah.
Carl
dude,
Weathers,
for sure.
Sean Connery.
Carl Weathers.
Sean
Sean
Connery,
Connery would have
Jean-Claude
been.
were the
Jean-Claude Van Damme is a big one that was not
We
on
didn't
there.
say Jean Claude. Oh, I would have taken him. I'm an
Matt
idiot.
Damon. I don't think of Matt Damon as an action star.
He's got Bourne, and that's.
I would have taken Jean Claude.
But literally, when he was in Bourne, people were like, the new action star. He's kind of geeky. Like, he's smart. He's thoughtful.
Yeah.
It was like a total pivot. I love Matt Damon. He's the man.
Russell Crowe. I don't think
I'm geekier than he
Russell
is,
Crowe, I
obviously.
couldn't. He doesn't. He has like Gladiator, and
yeah.
like which is like the sickest movie ever. And I love Master and Commander, but there's not a. There's like one action scene.
He could have done so many more action movies.
I know he could have
would
done
been
more.
awesome in him. And then now he's too freaking puffed up.
Yep. How's he's like in a band traveling the
But
world.
Charlize has Atomic Blonde, Furiosa, and The Old Guard. It's still not enough, but
She's right there.
Furiosa. If she could fill it out with like another like 2 more action movies.
Ion Flux, which was bad though.
If Ion Flux and Atomic Blonde, like dude, especially if Atomic Blonde was good, the way
I
that
know, because Furiosa is like the greatest movie of all time.
Yeah.
Unreal.
And she's so good in it. I just watched the prequel, which was like solid, but
Yeah.
But you just get reminded,
You
like,
compare it to
man,
the
the
other
other movie is the best
For sure. Like if you never saw the other movie, we'd all be like, "Oh, this is unbelievably sick."
all right, should we call Aaron?
Dennis Hopper.
Aaron, what up, dude?
What up, guys?
Oh shit.
All right, here we
What
go.
up, Aaron?
Aaron, this was maybe the most contentious draft in history.
Oh, Aaron, we straight up fought.
All right, Aaron. So we had top. Do you know what the draft topic is?
Yeah, I'm looking at the list right now.
Oh, you got the list. Okay, top action stars of all time. As Chris said, it was contentious. A lot of heat going on. Also, Strictly for My Nipples wants to know what you're wearing.
Oh, black and red Brody Stevens t-shirt. Classic cherry Coke look. And nothing else.
Thank you.
That's sick.
Okay, I like every list here.
Nice.
I'm looking at it. I like every number 1 pick. It's great. I think you guys hit all the greats. I don't think anybody's missed. So this is good. Did you guys already run down the picks that everybody has?
No, if you want to, we haven't done the full list.
Okay. Well, we've got Schwarzenegger, Mel Gibson, Chuck Norris, Wesley Snipes, Daniel Craig. Then we've got Tom Cruise, Kurt Russell, Jackie Chan, Liam Neeson, Steven Seagal, Keanu Reeves, Harrison Ford, Nicolas Cage, Bruce Lee, Vin Diesel, and Sylvester Stallone, Bruce Willis, Jason Statham, Will Smith, Mark Wahlberg. I don't know who drafted who, for transparency. And I wouldn't say I'm ready to judge, but I definitely see why this is contentious. I'm going to say, whew, I mean, Arnold went 1 overall. That's perfect. That's amazing. Obviously, T. Cruz there. What do you guys want to say? I'm thinking a little bit here. I don't want to recording at the moment.
Peace.
Oh wow, you're going double
legend.
duty, dude. Let's go. What a hero.
Multitask.
You're an
Actually,
action movie
They're
star.
going to be a while, so I can take my ear off that. You might hear them though, from my headphones. Okay, I think I'm ready to judge, and judge. I do, as always. I have opinions on this, of course. Huge action hero guy. Mel Gibson made me want to be a cop. Schwarzenegger made me want to kill predators. And Tom Cruise makes me want to hang off airplanes. So I'm your guy for this. I think.
Attention, dude.
Yeah, I'm dying.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. It's just, it's so funny. Just
Keep going.
sitting here.
We're on the edge of our seats.
Scared, bro.
I'm the busiest man in podcasting. I think for number 4, and I will explain. Damn it. It's like there's some guys in the middle here who maybe should be lower. I think Chuck Norris should be lower because of his lack of skills as an actor. And that I wasn't always convinced it was him doing his own stunts. which is, you know, as a champion karate man, should have been able to do. When he wasn't always, he was old when he started in movies, but not that old. Statham is obviously a huge star, but like in a list with Will Smith and Mark Wahlberg, like he should be 5. But you know, that's just me. That's how I call it. I love those orders. Whereas like Seagal is a huge star, but also a terrible person. So I think he's in the right spot at 5 on that list.
Aaron, before you make this call, we need to make you aware of some dirty play. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah. No, let him go in fresh. Let him go in fresh.
Help me out. What happened?
No, we can't.
No, we'll talk about it afterwards because it was.
Aaron, in an unprecedented move. Sorry.
Wait, actually, you can't tell him because you might.
No, I got it. Aaron, in an unprecedented move, JT Parr trashed one of the action stars who had not been picked yet.
Oh, weird. Okay. You trashed an honorable mention. Okay.
No, not an honorable mention.
No, somebody.
Well, let's explain that.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't wait to hear who this is. That said, even with saying what I said about these middle guys, like these are still really good lists. And like I said, I don't feel like there's probably some more modern guys who are left out, but like these are heavy hitters. I think for my, it kills me to do it. I think my number 4 is gonna be, God, just because these lists are all so good, I think my last place is gonna be Keanu Reeves, Harrison Ford.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I know.
Oh my God!
Yes,
This is why I have to do what I do.
Makes sense.
This is what I do. What I have to do.
Whoa, I was not expecting that.
Aaron gets it. Aaron gets it. Aaron gets it.
I was not. Whoa.
Aaron, I had faith in you.
The upset of the century.
Aaron, you pulled through. We had faith in you.
Wow.
We had faith.
Aaron, what a
let me
beast.
explain.
Okay, think. Yep,
Let
let's
me
hear it.
explain. And hard choices have to be made. I love Harrison Ford. I love Keanu Reeves more than most. Harrison Ford is my god.
You love Harrison Ford more than most?
I love him. Yeah.
He's the biggest movie.
Only maybe rivaled by Kevin Farge. And I do love Bruce Lee, but Bruce Lee's career was very short, and obviously not intentionally because he died. So that's the only reason I'm taking away points there. Obviously a master of his craft and could have had a career that could still be going in the shape he was in. I can imagine him still kicking guys' asses right now. And then you got Vin Diesel. Probably the least in shape of all the guys on this list. Who's most of his career as an action resume is in a car. So that's the reason. Those last two, for longevity and then for many reasons, made it last. But again, all these are close. These are all very close. I think with my number 2.
No, this is 3, so that was 4.
2, I'm
Number 3, yeah.
Number 3,
sorry, my number 3.
but the second one that you're picking. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, my number 3, I think is gonna be. I think it's gonna be Arnold, Mel Gibson, Chuck Norris, Wesley Snipes, Daniel Craig. Because I just like the overall list of the other two better. And again, like I said, what I said about Chuck Norris, I will watch Delta Force 2 every day for the rest of my life if you'd allow me to.
Love
But
that.
it's
you like
more
that
about
Never seen.
villain in that
Only
movie
seen number 1.
than what Chuck Norris is. Billy Drago is a living human snake.
Gibson.
But I do obviously love Schwarzenegger, Gibson 1 and 2, and Snipes and Craig are great. So that being said, I'm going to tell you my number 2, and then you obviously know who number 1 is. Number 2 is going to be Sylvester Stallone, Bruce Willis, Jason Statham, Will Smith, Mark Wahlberg. Number 1, with a bullet, the 2 guys who are still doing it, quite frankly, Tom Cruise, Kurt Russell. Jackie Chan, amazing, long, storied career, well into his 50s. Liam Neeson started doing action in his 50s, which is crazy. And Seagal belongs on this list, unfortunately, even though he's a complete jerk-off as a person.
And this might be the wackiest judging in judging history.
Yeah.
Aaron, in my opinion, I think you nailed it. I think you totally nailed it, because that's a dub for me.
Man.
All right. Well, thank
Aaron,
you,
you're a
Aaron.
beast.
We love you,
You're
man.
a beast.
Thank you, Aaron.
Whose heart? Well, let me know what.
Right.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Controversy.
Okay.
Whose heart did I break?
So I was picking third, and I took Keanu Reeves. And before I picked Keanu Reeves, I did a long smackdown, and I called Sylvester Stallone the most overrated action star in history. But right before he was probably going to get picked.
and then Chad picked him, and then we actually raised it was 4 of us with raised voices going back and forth.
we were
We
yelling.
yelled for about 5 minutes.
I agreed with JT's argument.
Yeah.
The other 2 disagreed and also did not like the way he did it.
Yeah, I'd also disagree, because Stallone had a complete era from the late 70s into 95.
Right. You disagree with the substance of the
98
argument, not even the application of it.
Are they all great? No. Did he stray from the path? Absolutely. But he's undeniable. He was a huge star and only rivaled by Schwarzenegger.
All right. Well, we love you, Aaron. Thank you. Good luck with the Scholars. Thank you, as always, for being our judge and determine it.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Thank you,
Legend,
Aaron.
dude.
Thank you, Aaron.
Legend. You saved me.
I mean, him being stoked Seagal was in the 5 spot because of his moral.
Yeah, I mean,
His
Aaron's he's got his own takes. Chris, nice dub.
What did the chat say? Who did the chat say won?
They say I got 4th. They say you won, JT. They love your list.
Seeing a lot for you on there,
And for me.
and for Chad.
and for Chad.
Daddy.
I've seen.
Dude, honestly, I think me coming at you brought out the best in your drafting.
Perhaps.
Wait, can you not
can see it
capitalize
that way.
Chad though, while the rest of us are lowercase?
It's funny, and he always does
I'm
that.
joking,
And
I'm joking.
the only person who capitalized on our list was Will Smith, dude. He loves Will Smith, bro. All the other actors are lowercase.
I'm doing it as quick as possible.
Oh wow! Look at the live poll. This is interesting. Whoa, dude!
Chad and JT, dude.
Whoa, dude!
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Dude, what's going on here? Chris is getting no love. He got the win.
Oh, I'm getting hammered.
I mean, everyone thinks I got the 4.
And you know what? Now that
Everyone's
we're
wrong.
post draft, I kind of agree with your argument.
I know you did. And I knew you hadn't seen his movies.
I never really, I never like, let's try on a Sly Stallone movie unless it's like rock,
Unless it's
like
Rocky.
Creed or Rocky. Yeah.
Dude, that was very nice of you. You did not have to do that. You could have left me leaving the villain. You're a big person. Thank you for saying that.
That is
Although,
Yeah.
what's the one was Wesley Snipes? Demolition Man.
That one is sick.
that one's
sick as shit.
and Sandra
Yeah.
Bullock's in it. She's amazing. Rob Schneider's in
And
it.
his
go to
physique,
Taco Bell.
Rambo. His physique is
Yeah.
just. I mean, his physique alone is just.
His body's
unreal.
ridiculous.
It's great. His name in Demolition Man, John Spartan. The bad guy's name, Simon Phoenix.
Great name.
You're having a fucking blast.
And Chad, it's a small sample, but according to the chat, you have substantially won this draft.
Yeah, it sucks that officially you didn't. Though.
I mean, I know it does. It does. Chris got the dub. I mean, Statham, yeah, I guess he's in there in that list. I don't know. He does a lot of bad movies, dude.
Versus Chuck Norris.
He does a lot of great movies, dude.
I mean, Statham.
Aaron talking about Delta Force 2, being like, "Look, I can watch that," and I'm like, "I've never seen
never
that.
even seen it,
no one
dude.
here has seen that,
never
but
even
like,
seen it, bro.
that's interesting." He definitely knows his shit. You know what I mean?
He does. He does.
Good draft.
That was a
Good
crazy
shit,
one.
boys.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
I'm spent.
I'm spent
Yeah,
too, dude.
we put a lot into that. That was a roller coaster.
I gotta go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna go watch Delta Force 2.
This one might have to come with a warning. Bros fighting.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're sensitive to friends arguing with each other,
Yeah, if you don't like yelling
just here's a warning.
as entertainment,
We've never done that in all of our time doing these. Even like on the Unforgiven, it wasn't.
it was just obviously bad, and I was like, fuck.
Well, because we were split down it was like we were, yeah.
Well, I think if you guys had to watch an action movie tonight, what would you watch?
Patriot. Braveheart.
There's like, I'd watch a lot.
You know what I'd watch?
What?
Armageddon.
It's a great one.
It's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Honestly, The Rock, bro. Yeah, I mean, Nick Cage's action movies are amazing. And look, I have to sandbag you guys. These are movie stars and action stars. It's tough to delineate what's what.
I think I'm gonna watch Patriot Games. I haven't seen that one in forever.
Dude, I actually rewatched. I watched it not that long ago. It's great. Dude, it's kind of scary, bro, in the house at the end. Like,
Oh,
you're like,
yeah,
fuck,
with the
dude.
lights off
Yeah.
and-
It's a really good action setup.
Sam
Yeah.
Jackson is Admiral Greer in that one.
They're so badass as friends. They're so believable.
Yeah, but I just always go hunt for Red October.
Great movie, too. Great movie. Submarines.
More thoughtful for sure.
Yeah,
More global.
Baldwin's my favorite.
People love submarine movies.
They're great.
Submarines are crazy.
It's like a bottle
crazy.
Can you imagine being down there?
Never.
Dude, with a
Never.
nuclear reactor?
No chance, bro.
Yeah.
No
Dude, how
chance.
do
Oh,
you-
I just got a nuke in the back. It's the engine.
Here's the thing: if you're on a nuclear sub, do you J off?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Is that protocol so you don't accidentally push the button?
I feel like we got to bomb these guys. I'm just
I think
really
that's.
pissed
I think
off.
that's why there's
detonate on.
there's a
Russia.
lot of checks and balances. You know what I mean? There's like 9 guys that have to okay it. You know,
Gene Hack- Gene
I
Hack-
haven't been off. I went nuclear today. It's dangerous.
Gene Hack would be like, JT, go jack off.
Yeah,
Go jack off right now.
You can't
Listen
even
to me,
the president.
detective. You go jack off right now. You go jack off right now.
I really want to. I might watch Executive Decision.
It's a fun movie.
I haven't seen it in a long
Seagal
time.
famously gets ganked in the first
Yeah.
10 minutes. Sorry, spoiler, but
That's
it's
a great one.
It's
That
a
was
20-year-old
Mom's
movie.
favorite action movie. I think because John
Leguizamo is in it.
Yeah,
Leguizamo's good in that movie, dude.
And he's just a badass. There's like he doesn't do any comedy in it.
No,
he's just
no,
a
he's a
badass.
badass,
It's
yes.
awesome.
He's super talented.
Guys, we'll be at the Comedy Store next Thursday. I think it's
Yeah, it's a Thursday now. This month.
Thursday at 10:30. Bros Before Joe's, the whole squad, and we had to move the Atlanta, North Carolina, and Lansing dates. So those will be in February and March, and then we got Spokane coming up, Victoria, Vancouver, Pittsburgh, New York City, Chicago. Strato, you'll be in Chicago.
Chicago, let's go, baby.
And then Montana,
Montana's always fun.
Indianapolis, St. Louis.
And
Yeah.
we got some shows coming up that we're pitching. We got a pitch coming.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Strider and Chatter, the stars. I'm more just like writing on it. And
JT's fan.
we've been
and leading.
rehearsing it. And I think it's coming out good. And I think we're going to do good on this thing. So root for us, guys.
Yeah.
We need
Hell
it,
yeah.
dude.
Let's sell this thing.
Tell me about it.
I need a win because fantasy's not for me or drafting.
We're calling it, it's Arrested
or
Development
life.
on a surfboard.
Oh hell
Sick.
yeah!
That's
Nice.
a fun one, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Later, guys.
Thanks, guys. Lit.
If you need advice, these guys are real.